All right, everyone, welcome to Out and About. It is April Fool's Day. It is 80 degrees out in New York City, and I'm feeling motherfucking great.
I
Keeks,
didn't
how you
even
doing?
know it was April Fool's.
I know, right?
I forgot. Oh my God. Can I be real though? Not to start off on
Yes.
a negative note. I am not a fooler. I don't like an April Fool.
You don't like an April Fool?
I don't, because I don't like to be made a fool.
I used to like it growing up. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I hate the most actually about
What?
it? Is all the companies that do fake shit online. Like they
Yes.
promise like, wow, the new Big Mac Baja Blast combo or whatever,
It's
combining
the Filet-O-Fish is back.
Yeah, and then it's like April Fool's. Like, well, I actually would have really liked that.
I want to
like,
see
what
if the White House did one.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Trump's like, the Strait of Hormuz is open. He goes, the war is over. Yeah.
War is over, April Fool's.
Is he on there,
Fuck.
Donald Trump?
He's on Truth Social, I know, I think exclusively. But the White House tweets memes and offensive stuff as well. So
They really do. Oh, here you go.
they're very offensive.
I looked
the
it up.
White House Twitter
So they
account.
just screenshot him.
Yeah, they do.
No, nothing about this, but he was talking about the
They
Strait.
screenshot him and they put memes of like, I don't know,
Haha,
crazy
ICE got
shit.
this guy.
Yes,
It's like, what?
AI memes. It's actually a crazy account. I've never seen whoever's running that account. It's
Kudos to them.
they're
Engagement through the
playing
roof.
yeah, right.
They're very good at their account.
They're playing into like the atmosphere that is Twitter X, whatever.
Yeah. Which is the worst place on earth.
April Fools, yay.
Yeah.
80 degrees, really? We're of course recording this from the past. It's Tuesday and it's 70 degrees here, which is very
Yes.
warm. But it's gonna be 80 degrees.
It's so nice just to be
And
able
I
to
wore
go
a coat.
outside without a coat.
Yeah, it is really nice.
Just walk around. Spring is the worst fucking season.
I kind of agree.
Fucking hate spring.
Besides the flowers blooming, of course, I love that. But the weather really is a problem for me because I never know what to fucking wear. I wore a jacket today, like
the
a light
worst.
jacket, thinking, oh, but it's gonna be hot. I like to have pockets though. That's my problem.
Why
I
don't
love
you?
having.
You don't have pockets on your shit now?
No, but I don't want to put. What am I gonna put everything in my pants pockets like a man? Ew. I'd rather it be
That's
my
true.
jacket pockets.
That's
Or my
true.
purse.
I hate how everything is so ugly and wet.
Yeah,
It's
agreed.
like, what are we fucking doing here?
It's wet as hell.
It's gross. It's gonna be. I cannot wait for the weather. I cannot wait for the weather to turn. I'm
What's the
just
first
over
thing
it.
you're gonna do? Like go get ice cream? I think that's what I'll do.
Probably
From a
just
truck.
touch myself in public.
Sure, of course.
Something
Well, we're
like
all gonna
that.
do that.
Yeah,
that's a
obviously.
given.
I don't know what the first thing I'm gonna do is. Probably
can't wait
just
to do
go
that either.
home. I've been home since Christmas.
Oh my God, what?
I'm ready
I
to
didn't
go
realize
home.
it
I don't
was
want to go
that
home
long.
bald. Like I gotta fucking.
Oh, is that why you've been avoiding
That and it's
home?
just it's too much to go home. It's
Of
like
course.
it's annoying. To go
I
home.
am so shocked. But your family has come to visit you since then.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna
Through
say.
my multiple avoidable injuries, they've come to visit. me.
Totally. I was gonna say because you've certainly seen your nephews.
But I figure if I can take the motorcycle back and then I get in an accident on the way back, then I can recover at home. So then I'll have an extended trip.
Oh, that's so true. And they definitely wait on you hand and foot.
Imagine.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Imagine I get smoked.
I would be devastated.
Really?
Yeah.
You can have the IP.
Thanks. Okay, then never mind.
Everything just gets immediately wired
I'm
into
good.
Barstool.
No, and by the way, it would tank. Everybody would unsubscribe.
Oh, please. Please.
How are you doing though?
I'm doing good. You
How are you?
know, I went out over the weekend, last weekend. I know it's already Wednesday, but it was nice to go out and have an old-fashioned New York City day.
Hell yeah.
I still got it. I went out. I met a friend for lunch. By the way, pasta lunches I think are the most like a heavy, fatty pasta lunch.
I love a lot pasta
That's
lunch.
the greatest
Where'd you go?
thing
Like
in the
Via
world.
Crota?
Antons.
Oh, I
It was
love Anton's.
delicious.
Great choice.
Very good.
What'd you have?
We had I don't know what I had. I had the angel hair or something, but it was in like a really like creamy
I love
sauce.
angel hair.
Oh my god.
So slept on. They don't use angel hair enough.
The most slept on. Then we went over to the corner bistro. Then I went into the I got pulled into the Gaz quicksand.
Oh,
Went to the
I
Hudson
knew.
House.
I was wondering because when you said you had been doing you did a bit of a bar crawl. I wondered who you were with.
Yes.
So, okay, so you got pulled in the Gaz's quicksand.
Yes.
What, he met you at Corner Bistro?
No, I was
that
at Corner
slithering
Bistro.
snake.
And then
That slimy toad.
me and my friend met him, and
Yeah.
then we all went to St. Theo's, and then they
Fun.
went to another bar, and then I went back to my place. People followed me back to my place. We got in. I was like, "What are you doing?" They're like,
Gaz there?
"They're like, it's at no,
Gaz was not there.
no, no,
Okay.
no." They're like, "Oh, we're gonna like hang out here." I was like, "Yeah, no, like, I'm
Sure.
going. It's 8 p.m. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I can't be
Oh,
up
it was
past."
only 8 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, that was. But
when
they
you told me you
stayed.
kicked everybody out, I assumed it was like midnight.
No, realistically, it was probably like 9:30 ish.
Okay. And this is Saturday night.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Everyone's having fun. I'm like, I'm tired.
Did they go back out? I hope so. Like
I
to the
think
bar?
so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
told them I would meet them too. I just didn't meet them.
Liar. Yeah, you're such a
Never.
liar. But we all know that about you now. So
Right.
don't be surprised
I like to
when
lie.
you bail. Yeah, when you bail and when you lie. It's
Lying
always
is an
gonna happen.
underrated skill. Lying is fun and good.
I love
And
lying.
I promote lying.
I love to lie.
I love to lie.
I love to lie. It's like
really
Nicole
do.
Kidman. Did
Yes.
you see that? We didn't even discuss multiple things. Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang interviewed Nicole Kidman on their show.
He's fantastic, Matt Rogers.
I love Matt Rogers so much.
He is
Like,
so effortless on the red. He does the red carpet. When he does Today Show, he's effortless.
he's perfect at everything he does. Like I'm such a fan of his.
Yep.
It's beyond. Wait, that also reminds me about RuPaul. Do we put RuPaul on our
No,
list?
no. We
Oh
gotta
my
talk about
fucking
that.
god. Okay, wait. That's an aside. They interviewed Nicole Kidman and they asked her about her, I believe it's a Chanel No. 5 commercial.
Yes.
That was iconic in like the 2000s. And in it, it's like, I love to dance. And like, that's what she says in it. And she's like, I love to dance. And she's like running through the streets with her perfume, whatever. But Matt Rogers like basically recited the whole commercial
I love
back
it.
to her and she was cracking up. But it made me feel very validated because I think that all, like whenever I hear, I love to dance or
You
I
think of
love to
that
do anything,
commercial?
I think of exactly that. So I just wanted to give that in everybody's
She's great.
mind.
She had. You see when she walked behind at the Oscars, it was
Yes.
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. Money cannot buy class. Money cannot buy class.
Not even
Here,
close.
you know, they're great. I'm sure. Whatever. Maybe they're not.
Are
Lauren,
they?
I actually like
Listen,
Lauren Sanchez. I think she's great. I think she's like wholesome.
I think she's probably funny. Like, and she's got to have a personality based
I
on the
bet
people
she's
she hangs around.
unbelievably charismatic. You have to be like. I just think
guess.
she is. I think she would like.
I would
wow
love
you in
to
a
meet
room.
her. I'm no joke. I would love to meet her, and of course, I would love to meet
Should we
Jeff
invite her
Bezos
on?
as well. Yeah, Lauren Sanchez, open invitation at any
You can
point.
promote
to
your
come
literacy shit you do.
on. Whatever she's up to.
But
I'm
when Nicole
down.
Kidman walked by them at the Oscars and she glided past,
It was incredible.
And they just looked. They were like, it's like
so
when
good.
Leo
It
was
was a
talking to
Vanity
Lauren
Fair party.
Sanchez.
Yeah,
And she was like, it's like money can't buy that face, baby.
no, for real. But so love Nicole Kidman. That was a totally aside. But why did I
Yeah.
interrupt you with that? I don't remember.
I can't remember. We were talking about spring. We were talking about
I totally cut you off.
Bowen Yang. We
You
were
said
talking about
I
Matt
love to.
Rogers.
I said I love
we were
to
talking
dance.
about
Oh, you
lying.
love to lie.
Yes,
That's right.
lying.
And now we're back. Yeah,
Lying
love to
is
lie.
in.
Lying is so in. And the thing about lying is, as long as it's not hurting too many people, you can totally lie as much as you want.
Yes, you just have to keep
Like,
track of the lies.
Keep track of the lies because if you get caught in a lie, then
A
you got
guide
a
on
problem.
how to lie.
You would love to. Should we write one?
Should we pen and book a
Yes.
guide on how to lie?
I think that sounds really good. I
not
think we just
bad.
need to give examples of our lies. You just need
Right.
to lie with confidence. That's the thing.
That's all it is.
And and I've learned from the best, which is my dad. My dad loves to lie.
he lies. What does he lie about?
He loves to lie about facts, and his
Oh.
favorite thing is like we'll be sitting down and he'll be like, oh yeah, blah 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 happened. I'm like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, look it up, and then he'll like
then it's
walk
just
away.
not true?
And it used to be look it up, and it was too difficult to look things
Right.
up, so he could just get away with the lie. Because
Right.
what am I going to do? Like log onto my gateway computer and like look it up?
Exactly.
I'm just going to believe my
You're
dad.
in a Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, now that we've all got cell phones, he's had a real hard time lying and he just laughs and leaves the room and never accepts
It's tough.
the lie.
It's tough for parents to accept that they don't possess more knowledge than their children
It
anymore.
really is difficult.
That's a difficult thing
Yeah.
for the boomers.
It is.
The boomers
It's
who have
hard.
destroyed the country.
It's hard. Yeah,
It's a really
hard.
difficult thing. But that's, like I said, pasta lunch is in, lying in. You know what's out?
Oh,
What I found out?
what?
Taking time for yourself and self-care.
Yeah.
Have you seen that going around
People
online?
are not
Show up
into
for
it
your
anymore.
friends.
I
People
know.
are out of it.
People are pissed when you want to take care of yourself, and I have conflicting feelings because one, I am someone who does need the time to like recharge. It's certainly
Right.
not. I'm certainly not taking care of myself. Don't get it twisted. Like
Right.
I'm not taking care of myself at all.
No.
I do need to recharge at times though. And it's important to let your friends recharge. Otherwise, you're dealing with like a miserable friend.
Right.
But yeah, you can't just like not show up for people. You
think
can't make excuses to not do shit anymore.
You can
you gotta
now
do shit.
you can now make your friends feel bad. Pressuring
Yeah.
your friends is in. If your friend says
Yes.
no, I just need a night, the whole like, oh,
No.
okay, take care of
Pressure
yourself.
your friends.
I'm here for you. That's out.
You're
pressure
a loser
your
otherwise.
friends.
It's
You're a
another thing.
loser if you don't pressure your friends.
You are. Thing I wanted to bring up. I wanted to echo the statements made by our great Ella Griff, again, a girl who I love.
Yeah.
She had a clip go viral, crazy viral, people shitting all over her, on her show with T-Bob, Dana, and Mike Kadick
Yes.
called Big Boys Club, which I think she's a really good addition on. I think she's so funny there.
Do you get nauseous when you say Big Boys Club?
Yeah, I do, because I think about how big, fat, and sweaty they all are,
Right.
and I'm just like, ew.
That
But
makes
except for
you
Ella,
gross.
of course.
Imagine them just sweating.
No.
What would it take for them
That room
to all...
has to smell bad after, like, because they sweat. Like, they're just big and sweaty.
How much money would it take for you to be standing in the middle of them after they just ran 5 miles each, and
I
all
don't
3
know.
of them around you just jumping up and down?
No, I'm sick. I don't know if there's any amount of money. Like,
There has to be. How much to lick Mike Kadick's armpit
No.
after? Actually,
Oh my
no, T-Bob's
God.
arm. How much would lick T-Bob's
No,
armpit after
stop,
a workout?
Pat. Ew. No,
50,000
I'm sick.
cash.
I'm sick. I can barely stand sweating myself, let alone
Right.
like being around someone else. No.
100,000
I'm gonna
cash.
gag. I'm gonna throw up all my coffee.
Give me a
Like,
number.
No, there is no number because it's the most disgusting thing I could ever imagine. Like, and that's not even an offense to T-Bob. Like, I wouldn't do that for anybody. I wouldn't do
Right.
that for a hot girl.
What
Like,
about Taylor Swift?
even that, I'm kind of
wouldn't.
like, I don't
Breaking
know.
news.
I'm a little OCD. Like, I'm
Right.
kind of
You don't like sweat.
disgusted. I don't like sweat. I don't like mess. I don't like dirt. I don't like.
I hate
Like, I
mess.
can get in the dirt. Like, I can do those things.
Right.
I choose not to. You know, I grew up like a tomboy. I was very tomboyish
Yeah.
as a child.
I find that
So
hard to believe.
I know people do find it hard to believe. I grew up in the country, you know, in in the suburbs, big time. There's
You
nothing
should
to do
make
but dig in the dirt and
Okay.
play with salamanders.
This would have been a great opportunity for a lie, because you could have made up a whole backstory about where you're from that's
About where-
completely untrue. I grew up in the country, and I was like, okay, little alarm bell. You could have kept going.
Could have said.
You could have said
but I'm not-
Louisiana.
but I'm kind of not lying. Right. I should have kept
You could have
going.
got really kept
hard.
going.
Yeah. And my parents are siblings.
They could be siblings.
They're not. But wait, back all the way to what Ella Griff was saying, because I think that you'll agree.
Okay.
She has had a clip go viral saying something along the lines of like, people don't go out anymore. People used to go out like every day and they didn't care about being hungover. Like, if they had responsibilities the next day, it was fine. They would show up, but they would still go out at night. She's like, people don't fucking do that anymore in my generation, and it sucks. And people
Yeah,
are
it's not
giving her
true,
shit,
but-
being like, no, I think that it is true. I think that, think about it in this way for us. For me, it was 30. 30 is when I stopped going out as much as I used
Okay.
to, because the hangovers got too bad.
Right.
But before that, I was out every fucking day, hangover or not. I was always at work, but I was always hungover, and I was always out. And then that just kind of stopped because of my hangovers. Kids Ella's age, she's 23, 24, I forget exactly. They should be doing that. And
But they
she's
don't
saying
drink.
that they're not.
They
right,
don't
but
drink.
that's her point. She's
Yeah.
like, this sucks that nobody wants to go out, nobody wants to drink, nobody wants to rip it up, and I do. And some of my friends do or whatever, but people are giving her shit, being like, oh, that's like, you've got a problem, you're an alcoholic, you got this, that,
Or they
whatever.
say it's like her
that's
job.
unrealistic. Yeah, but I don't think it's unrealistic. Again, like, my years of New York when I first moved here, I moved here 2014. Between 2014 and probably 2020,
Right.
I was ripping it up every fucking day, and so were you, because we were together a lot of the time,
Right.
and so were all of our friends. And I understand that like people grow up and they change and whatever, but that's not the case for her and her age. Like, this is the time.
But
So
also,
I'm
when we were
curious.
like, I think it was different because we would work so much, or at least I was working these crazy hours, so I
Yeah,
felt
true.
like I owe myself a drink. I owe myself to go out.
Well, for
And then
sure.
you can go in and kind of like half-ass it at work, because you don't
Yeah.
have to fucking like be on camera. You don't have to have. You're not, a
Right.
wet brain isn't a concern.
but
You can
that's-
just rot and be stupid.
Totally, but is that not still the case for most people?
I guess. I mean, I just don't understand. I love a drinker.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love
Me
a drinker.
too. Me too.
Like, I like when a girl likes. I love
Oh,
when
yeah,
a girl
hell yeah.
drinks beer. I like when people drink anything. I love unpredictable people. I
Yes.
like people who, when they walk into a room, everyone kind of goes, ooh, like they don't know
Yeah,
what you're
I do
gonna
too.
get.
I like hope to be that kind of person. Like, I want to be that
Yes.
person so bad.
I
Where
like
everyone's like, where I've got like an aura where people are maybe
really
afraid,
do.
but they're mostly curious.
Well, the thing is, most of those people die young.
Exactly.
Which is true.
Which is also why I want to be that person.
Which is true. But I like when people are like, they have this reputation to party. And I
Yeah.
don't think Ella has a party reputation, I
Yes.
guess. I'm a
But
fan of hers. I've never
she's
met
like
her.
the outlier, though. Like,
That's the thing.
yes.
She's the outlier. No one
Yeah.
aspires to be that anymore.
No. But
Everyone
why
when we
not?
were drinking wanted to be, I want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
the life of the party. I want
Me
to drink.
too.
And it's not just like post things online.
Yep. But that I think is the point, is that people aren't living in the moment anymore. And
No one
she's-
lives in
and
the
she's
moment.
devastated about it, and she's lamenting online, and people are giving her shit, calling her a spoiled brat. People can't afford to go out, whatever. I was making 25 grand and I was out every fucking
If you want to
night.
drink, you'll
You
find
make
a way
it
to
work.
drink.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You buy 2 Four Locos and you drink them as a pregame, and then you go out and
If you
drink
just
water.
drink
Like,
fast, you'll get drunk.
kids just need to get smarter. I think they're not
Yes.
being smart enough, and they're not lying enough.
We need to lie max.
We need to lie, Max.
And brain max.
Speaking of clavicular, He's out of his arrest. But I did watch. For those who are unfamiliar with Clavicular, go ahead and watch the very long interview that he did with Jack Mack, Barstool, who is here. I think it's Unpack with Jack Mack is his thing. Clavicular, spelled how it sounds.
Right.
He's autistic. Do you know that?
It's making sense now.
He's said it. He's like, I'm autistic and like this is kind of my thing or whatever. Makes complete sense now.
Right.
Because before, I thought he was doing a bit. I thought he was like a guy. He's taken the place by storm. If you don't know who he is, just Google him.
Yep.
But he is the one who has coined maxing. Everything is maxing.
Right.
So, but he doesn't like when people make just like fake. Like, he doesn't like when we say lie maxing or...
He thinks we're appropriating his words.
Yes, literally yes. And
we're
he said that in the interview.
Appropriate maxing.
It's actually a very interesting interview. Like, I was
did
fascinated.
a great job.
He did a really good job.
Did you see he was with Whoa Vicky?
No.
I put on my Instagram story, it was like the girl, I think it was like the Cash Me Outside girl. Or maybe she's someone else.
Bad Baby?
They basically fell in love on camera, and it's like two...
Wait, Jack and Bad Baby?
No. Clavicular and Jack Baby.
Clavicular. Well,
crazy.
listen, I'm kind of rooting for him. Like, I think that he's got some issues, certainly,
Right.
and I think he's probably has like a body dysmorphia that's now been
It's horrific.
displaced into this like movement.
Right.
But I wish him the best. He's only like 21 years old. He's a
we
child.
wish him well. I think he lives...
He should just start drinking full time.
He literally should.
He should
start
hang out with
drinking.
Ella.
He should hang out with Ella.
And they should bring the party together. He wouldn't know what to do
He
with
should
Ella.
live in the moment. We don't have the moment
Nobody's
anymore.
living in the moment.
The
So
moment
anyway,
that-
all that
honestly,
was to
though,
say, I am on Ella's side.
Honestly, no, it
Yeah.
makes sense. But
Yeah.
you're right. The moment doesn't exist.
Moment doesn't exist
Because
and that
you're trying to
kills me.
capture it. You're not being in it.
You know what I noticed? I was trying to watch. Shout out to SNL, that is premiered in the UK. They've had a couple of episodes come out, very successful so far. I was watching some clips that I loved, but I noticed that my attention span certainly needs some addressing because I went to go watch one of the clips and it was kind of taking a second for like the setup to happen, which like all clips, like that's just a sketch or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, okay, let's speed it up a little bit. But I was like, no, I'm not even enjoying a 3-minute sketch.
That's bad.
Because I needed to hurry the fuck up.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I think about that when I'm on my couch sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, get off your phone. I was like, if you're
Totally.
going to watch TV for a half
I
hour,
lose
watch TV.
hours. I lose
Hours.
hours of time. I'll get in, I'll smoke. And that's my problem. I come in, I smoke a little weed, and then I lay
Right.
down, and then all of a sudden it's 10 p.m. and I've been on my phone the whole time. Like, what am I even looking at? Like, I swear I'm zoned out. I'm not absorbing information.
There's nothing to be absorbed. The craziest thing, I've said this before, years and years ago, like before social media was as addicting as it is now, and Mark Zuckerberg is on trial for turning a blind eye
my
to the
God,
addictions
we
of
have to
social
talk
media.
about this. Yeah.
But there was a 60 Minutes, I sound like an old man, that came out that described why social media is addicting, and they say it's the casino model, and it's stuck with me ever since.
Of course
and
it
here's
is.
what it is. When you sit down at a casino and you pull a slot machine,
Yeah.
you see things spin. And a ding goes off, and what that does is it creates a reward.
Yep.
Whether you win something or not, seeing that spin creates an award, and the sound creates an award, and that releases dopamine. So if you log on
And
to
the
an
stop, right? Like the fact that it stops. Yeah.
Exactly. And so if you go onto an app like Instagram or on Facebook, the ding is now replaced with a tiny little red dot that shows you have a notification. And the pull of the slot machine is replaced with the refresh of the screen.
Sick.
So what we're doing every time we're on there, and this is how it was actively designed, is you're swiping down. That's a slot machine. And the dopamine hit you get is 1 notification, 2 notification, 3.
Sick.
And that's why 5-6 years ago, you'd have a notification from your friend.
Yep.
And it would be whatever. And now the notification is fucking bonobos and all these people that sell your emails, and you have 70 of them. And it works the same way. It's the same reward system as a casino. And it always stuck with me. And every time I'm on my phone, and I can't beat it currently, I'm
No, me
still
neither.
doing that.
And to your point, the notifications
scary to
and Meta specifically, and we really should talk about that because that's fucking crazy. Meta specifically has, I don't know if I'm sure it's settings you can turn off. I have yet to, because it's difficult to find, but they've got notifications now that are like,
See your
so
algorithm.
and so posted this on Threads you might like. Like there's
Yep.
shit that I don't give a fuck about. Where I'm like, why do I care? Why do I suggested thread for you by Tom Scabelli? Average New York City interaction. I don't give a fuck, Tommy. Like I don't need to go to Threads to look at
Yep.
Tommy's stuff. Why am I getting notified about that? And it's maybe because I follow him, but I don't want people like, okay, maybe that's counterproductive for my job, but like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it seems like it's keeping me there for no reason. It's giving me notifications that are not relevant to me, but it's still making me be on there
You
and
know
click.
why though?
And I think that's what I'm saying.
They're keeping you there for no reason is because, and this is part of it too, and this is what they're talking about in this big whatever. The more time that your eyes are on a screen, the more money the company makes. So they're doing anything they can.
Yep.
Maybe we're looking at Kelly's phone. Okay, well she was on for 9 hours yesterday. Let's get her to 9:30 today.
Yep.
Maybe she'll like this Tom Scabelli post.
Yeah,
oh, she didn't interact with that. She swiped a third of a millisecond up. Let's give her something else like that.
They get me with the shopping.
Evil.
I have been hemorrhaging money because of Instagram ads, and it really is an issue. But this big issue, or the bigger issue, is this lawsuit going on with Meta. A woman sued Meta and Google actually for.
It needs to happen.
It's. I think this will set the precedent for a broader thing. So she sued them for their platforms being so addicting, and she won. And so she has to get paid out. I think it's like $3 million or something. Like she's getting paid out a good chunk. I think 70% of it has to come from Meta, and 30% of it comes from Google. It's like about their algorithms and whatever. And so people are now saying that, or there's other lawsuits starting to pop up that are similar. People are saying it may turn into like some sort of class action lawsuit, whatever.
Oh God, how great would that be?
Here's the thing is we can walk it back, because I need to bring you back to a day, a dark days in our history that were when we had the following tab on Instagram where you could see what other people were up to. Do you remember this?
Yep.
Nothing has made me more mentally ill than that. Like that was the worst time of my life. Like actually in real life, I was going through a hard time. Being able to see what people were up to on the following tab, it was like so-and-so follows this person, so-and-so liked this person's photo, so blah, blah. It was...
You feel like you're missing out.
It was fucking horrible. And not only was it you feel like you're missing out, it also was like, okay, these people are clearly fucking, or like these people are whatever. I call my boyfriend cheating that way. Like there's a lot of different things.
God, yeah. Oh, the following of you look at someone who's following,
liking old photos. I could see my boyfriend liking old photos of another girl, and I was like, why the fuck are you liking old photos of another girl? Because you're fucking her. Like that's
you're a scumbag,
right? Like there are instances like that, and then and then the stalking of it all to see what people are up to. I mean, it's horrible. It becomes very addicting.
Which is why there's a push.
But they got rid of it. That's what I'm saying. They got rid of it because it was bad and it was addicting and it was too much. I don't know the reason they gave for getting rid of it.
I think it might be back now. Is it people you follow? If you click on the heart and then it's people you follow, because I think it recently came back.
No, you're right, but it's just what they've liked.
It's a lesser version.
It shows you a feed
of you're right.
Posts liked by your friends or the people you follow or whatever.
But that's why there's such a push.
It'll show that you've liked it, but that's it. Like it's not showing me specifics. Like the following tab was so specific and it was detrimental to my health, and I'm sure the health of many others because they got rid of it.
Totally.
And so Meta, it's not too late to walk it back. Whatever the fuck you're doing, and that this poor girl is so addicted. Relax. Like you got us. You got us. There's no need to push us any further. It's too much.
That's why China doesn't have. In China, they don't allow TikTok. They have a watered down version of TikTok where it was their fucking company. But that's where there's a push of people our age and like some of my friends who have kids. It's like the 90s childhood.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we grew up.
That's how I would, if I ever have kids right now, I'd raise them how I was raised. Yeah.
It's like boomer parents, do your thing, whatever. Yeah, and everyone got addicted to social media. But now we see how fucked up it is. So it's like a digital, like they're trying to do like analog childhood. Yeah. Go to the fucking park.
100%.
Do this. And it's an active
They really should be doing that. Like,
but I think it's going to come, I think it's going to be successful. I don't think social media hooks will be able to hook the younger generation.
I hope so.
Because for us, it hooked us when our brains were still forming.
Yeah.
And also
really
this job is fantastic and it's a dream job.
Yes.
But it doesn't help when
it's
you're on your
detrimental
phone
to our health. Yeah, we all know that. We'll go back all the way back to Dave, Dave saying you age in dog years when you work here. Yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
It is, but it's also extremely true. Like that's yes. But I would say as far as people raising their kids, like we lost Gen Alpha. They're lost. You know what I mean? Like they're done. Gen Z was like the start of it. Millennials have the in between. Right. Which, by the way, the oldest millennial is 45.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's where we're at.
We're on the younger half.
We are on the younger half, which I am thrilled to know. I thought I was like right in the middle, which we kind of are, I guess. But we're on the youngers. But anyway, so millennials have had both. And we're just, I don't know if you feel this way. Like I'm just playing catch up. Like I feel like
in terms of what?
In terms of technology. Like I feel like I've got a handle on it better than my friends who are like married with kids and don't have time to be on the internet.
Right.
Like I'm definitely more knowledgeable than all of them. But like sometimes I'm doing something and I like need Gia's help, you know, where I'm like, fuck,
For the first
this
time ever.
sucks. Yeah. Like where I'm slower about things and
Yeah.
I'm slower to like grasp a concept. I can always understand a joke or whatever.
Right.
Like I get all that. But when it comes to like making TikToks or making stuff online, like I'm not as good as it as I used to be.
But you're probably leaps and bounds ahead of your
Yes,
non-internet friends.
definitely,
That's
definitely.
exactly how I am.
For sure. But
Yeah.
so now, like, you know, Gen Z, they have got the full scope of things when it comes to tech. Like they know everything.
Yeah.
I think that in this point in time they know everything. But like Gen Alpha, those kids who like they can't even speak a sentence without talking TikTok language, and did you see a video of like there was a video of some little kid in the backseat of some car, and they were driving down the like No Kings March in DC, and his dad was having him yell out the window like "Go Trump, go Trump."
Yeah, it's
but this kid's like
embarrassing.
5, you know what I mean? Like
embarrassing.
that kind of like, and even that kid maybe saw some videos online. Like why else would he think that? Like there's so many things like that generation is lost. I think Gen Alpha, like I feel bad for them. I don't know what to say for them.
I even feel weird sometimes where it's like having like cameras all over the house for kids.
I despise it.
Like
Absolutely despise
I get it, and like I would do it if I had kids, and like obviously
think I
it's a
would.
safety thing.
I'd put a camera on the outside, like at the front door, like
Yeah.
a Ring camera or whatever. Like my parents have one in our driveway,
Right.
But they didn't get it until like recently. But so actually, this leads us into Secret Lives of Mormon Wives a little bit. Not a lot of, well, there's been a lot of updates, too much to get into for sure. But one of the things, Jessie Draper went on Call Her Daddy last week, and she explained that one of the things that her husband had been doing was like stalking her through the house cameras and like listening to her conversations, hacking into her Instagram, like stuff like that.
He's
and my
psycho.
friends, they all have these cameras to watch their kids, and if they go on vacation they're always watching the cameras and whatever.
Right.
And I was kind of giving them shit for it, and they were like all groups of friends, not just like my college, high school, New York friends, like anybody with kids does this. And I always say that it's creepy and weird, and they're like, no, it's cute and it's fun, it's whatever. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like, I hope that your husband is good, and I believe that they all are. However, a lot of people think their husband's good, and then you find out they're watching you through the fucking camera, or somebody's watching you through the camera. And I'm a paranoid person for sure, but I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. No, because what happens? Like we'll go on vacation, right?
Right.
And we'll all be out, and then one of my friends will be like, "Oh, let me check in on the baby," and then they'll pull up their phone. It's the house. It's their husband with the child in the living room.
Yep.
I think it's bizarre. Nobody else thinks it's bizarre. Like the people that have kids and that do that think that it's not bizarre, and they get mad when you say it's bizarre. So
Right.
I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to piss
Well,
anybody
maybe we'll
off.
change when we have kids.
Well, maybe you can fill me in on that, because I'll never know. But
But you talk about
it's like you want to see your kids, of course, cute, yay,
Yeah,
fun,
get a
trustworthy. But I guess I don't know. I am too paranoid of a person. Like I'm so
wouldn't like that.
untrusting.
100%. But you mentioned Jessie, who was on Call Her Daddy.
Yes.
Alex Cooper has a new variety series out that's set on YouTube. It's called the Unwell Winter Games. It premieres, I think, next week.
Oh no, I think it's not till the winter. She has another one right now called Love Overboard.
Oh, this one says it comes out next week. Unwell Winter Games. They already filmed it.
Oh my God, what? Oh, no
Yeah.
wonder. Okay, because
Yeah.
Dakota is on it from Mormon Wives.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. But they
Wow,
have Dylan
okay.
Kevich, who I love. Dakota's
Love.
on there. Hallie
friends of the
Batchelder,
fam,
who I
Dylan Kevich.
love.
We know
he's
his-
fantastic.
That's Sophie's.
Yeah, if Alex Cooper, she should have had Sophia with an F on that show.
She should have.
Also, she's just doing Barstool. Oh, Sophie Julia?
And Dylan Kevich are related.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Cousins,
that.
I think. I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Oh, I don't know.
No, they definitely are cousins, and I think that she's open.
That makes
about
sense.
That too.
But Alex Cooper is just doing Barstool.
Yep, I said that. Pat, can I timestamp it? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look into my group chat with the girls here. We were talking about this yesterday, and sorry, I text too much. Let's see, 6:43 p.m. yesterday. I said that Alex Cooper is Dave Portnoy now.
She is. But here's the difference. It's Dave will put people who are like, we're everyday men doing these shows, and it's funny.
Yeah.
She's doing that, but on an influencer level.
Yes.
So we're like, regular people can relate to us. They're like aspirational, like Instagram thoughts.
They're messy. They're messy people.
Exactly.
And they're people that are dying to get on reality TV. I have two sides of the coin with this. I think it's a smart business decision by Alex. I think I've not watched Love Overboard yet. I will watch it. But people seem to be entertained by it, so I'll watch. We do have a little bit of a reality TV deficit right now, especially without The Bachelorette.
Yep.
And everything's just kind of sucked. Like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is carrying everything on their backs right now, and regular Housewives. But it is funny watching Alex Cooper just use the Barstool blueprint.
It's the blueprint
all the time. Like
exactly what it
that's
is.
like her thing. But she's a graduate of the
She's
class,
doing what
so.
we do, but with hot people.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And I wonder do you think that these people are gonna how do you think they're gonna feel when it's over? Like if they're gonna be happy about
See, I don't think that
how they're perceived. Because people forget, like, if you're on camera a lot, like, these people think they're on camera a lot.
Right.
Because they post all the time. But they have control over that. As soon as you don't have control,
exactly.
Then what?
I don't think they're going to I don't think anyone's going to get a bad edit.
I'm sure not.
Like, here, we know it makes good TV, and we know, like,
bad
you're
edits.
not getting a bad edit. You're getting an edit that will garner a reaction.
Yes.
You're getting like a raw, real edit.
Totally.
I think no one's going to get a bad edit. I think everyone there has something to protect because Unwell's not paying these people, so they want to protect the brands that are paying them. Here, we're getting paid by this company, so you can fucking pay me
do
in
whatever you gotta do. But
like
maybe they're
want.
gonna get a stipend on the side.
Yeah, probably.
I am very curious. I would love to know the ins and outs of this deal. And the situation.
Me too.
Do you have the list of the people doing winter games?
Yeah,
It's a pretty good list.
I'm not gonna pronounce a lot of these names right. Alyssa Violet, Andrew Vetter, Anna Delvey.
Anna Delvey's the best. I'm so excited to see that.
A real life scam artist. I love a scammer.
You know what? I'm actually laughing so hard. Dylan Kevich, not Sophie Julia's cousin.
Okay, all right.
That's Austin Kevich.
That makes sense.
This is because Dylan is shut up and fuck me.
Yeah. Oh, he's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
So fucking funny. He's
in
so
person,
funny.
he floats it. He's a
I
Disney
met him a couple times. I met him only at like influencer events. He's so funny.
Who else we got?
Take that back.
Cameron
Apologies.
Girard, Dakota Mortensen, Demi
And that's Dakota
Engman,
Mortensen.
Eyal Booker.
That's Demi from Mormon Wives, which is crazy. Like when I saw this come out, and I thought that it hadn't been filmed yet, like I didn't know it was filmed already. It was crazy that Dakota and Demi are on the same.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
If they only knew. Gleb Savchenko.
Gleb is from Dancing with the Stars.
Okay, this is good because you can fill me in on all these.
Yeah.
Hallie Batchelder, we love her.
Yes,
we love the Batchelder family. Their dad is the funniest person I ever met. Hannah Stocking, do you know who that is?
I think so. I am bad with influencers because they all kind of
American comedian and internet personality who gained
Stocking.
recognition from Vine. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know her. Oh yeah, she's so funny. Yes, she's very funny.
Yeah, she's great.
Hannah Stocking, she's great.
Huda Mustafa, Joe Ambio.
Huda. That's
Huda?
Love Island. Love Island. Huda.
Oh
my God.
Juliette Porter, Luis Russell, Nico, some Greek name that I'm not going to try and pronounce. Soraya Bevis and Serena Pitt. Don't even tell me that.
Serena Pitt is Joe Amable's fiance wife. I think they're married now officially. Oh yeah, Joe's on there too. Did I miss that? Joe Amable?
Yes.
Joe
is on
Joe
there.
and Serena will be great. I love them down. They're Bachelor Universe people.
Yeah.
They got engaged and married through Paradise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're wonderful people. They're friends of the family. Like we know them well as people in real life. And they're so wonderful. And I run into them in the street all the time. Fran runs into them all the time because they live in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah, so we see them all the time. But so I wish them luck.
I'm starting to laugh because I'm thinking like how starkly different the edit on this show is going to be from ours.
But at the end of the day...
Oh, surviving Barstool. Good for you, but sis, good luck
try.
keeping up with the craziness of surviving Barstool.
I would love for all of these people to go full crazy. You know?
Drop like 2 or 3 of them in with us.
Right.
Oh, you want to? Oh, no. You can.
Oh, you think
you'll
you
be on
can
a show.
play?
You'll be on a show with Kirk Minahan, and he'll whisper in your ear, "I'm going to tell everyone you're fucking around on your wife." Or remember when Cons went after him? Kirk goes, "I will end you." It's like the level of psychosis,
the pettiness, the never-ending lies. It's just.
And by the way,
it's
the
insane.
cast is like almost locked for Surviving Barstool. Going to be very good.
Oh yeah, it's going to be very good. I actually know the cast. I know the whole cast.
You do?
Yeah.
Jeff
Yes, I do.
D-Lo, I
Yes,
like
I
know it
do.
a little. Then I asked Jeff D-Lo for the list, and he's like, I can't.
No,
man.
and I won't reveal either. I have to keep it close because remember, I'm trying to work on the show. So
That's right.
I'm
you're trying to get a job.
I'm trying to get a job, so I can't
anything
divulge.
to get a job.
I can't divulge, but I do know the whole cast, and I can confirm it's going to be an excellent season.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I will say.
and it will be good, and that's all we'll say.
I will say, reading came before shade, dears. I just hope the young.
Oh wait, that reminds me.
I just hope the young gals are ready. Hold on to your britches, darlings. Oh, it's so funny.
I hope they've caught the rainbow
God.
for a little bit of
Yeah.
reading. Wait, but that reminds
Just
me
wait.
is RuPaul the trailer. Did you watch that trailer?
No.
Oh my are you gay?
What?
Like what's your problem?
What trailer? What is it?
Oh my god. First of all, I'm sick.
What is the trailer?
It's called I'm literally sick to my stomach.
It's called
I should
Smart?
kick you off the show. It's called Stop That Train. It's RuPaul's future masterpiece. It's out in a couple of weeks. We have to go see it. And it's essentially Airplane, but it's like gay.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
Oh
be
my
fucking
God.
incredible.
You sent
Watch the
this to
trailer
me.
right now. It's worth watching the trailer right now.
RuPaul is President Gagwell, who must prevent
Watch
a train
it.
wreck disaster.
Put it on now. Put it
Oh
on
my
now.
God.
It's worth the 3 minutes, and it's mandatory that you see it.
We have an emergency.
Just keep watching.
The situation is ongoing, but we have.
Keep watching.
I can't.
Don't look away. Don't look away.
I can't.
Turn it up.
The pantsuit.
No, it's Pat. It's,
Oh, Matt Rogers is in it.
yes. That's. I meant
All
to
right,
mention it before. That's
Hold
why.
on.
We're monitoring it from every angle.
Tell it to me straight.
There's a Amazonian Express headed directly into a massive.
Watch.
Now tell it to me gay.
Are you saying that you're on a runaway train?
Oh,
Rachel Bloom, who I fucking love.
We can't stop.
It's a Stormaganza.
In English, please.
It's gonna be a disaster.
In Spanish, please.
Charo.
Yes.
In Mandarin, please.
There's no need to panic.
There's a glamazon.
Yes.
Different. Let me guess. Stroke?
Can you read me?
Girl, where do I start?
Literally me.
It just
Yeah.
smells like poor people back here.
I was born with adult teeth.
Jujubee.
Now word on the street is Malaysia doll, baby doll, Fox.
Yes, yes. Literally.
Word on the street is Selena S. Titties will be in the back of the house.
Literally. Wait till you see the cast list.
No way. Are you? Are you sitting in my seat?
Oh my God. Multiple elephant queens.
Yes. Literally yes.
Couldn't get any worse.
Do you really think I want to deal with that mess? I don't even come in on Fridays.
Me.
Unbelievable.
How good. What days does it come out? Like April 16th?
Oh, I think so. I just sent this like June. Oh no, wait. It airs on June 12th.
Oh, June 12th. How I've watched that trailer 10 times.
Nothing
Like,
kills me more than when she comes out and she's just like very serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we have an issue. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like-
It's like everything about
Oh.
Rue is perfection,
That's
top to
fucking
bottom.
incredible.
But yes, so that's going to be a mandatory movie.
Now she
for
will
us to
platform
see.
the dolls.
No, she will, as always. But yeah, there's every like all-star, famous drag queen in the last 10 years is going to be in that
Oh my
movie
God.
and more. Like we didn't even see all the people that are going to be in
Bridget
there.
Tunnel, perhaps.
Let's hope.
Oh.
Fingers crossed. But I cannot wait for that movie. I think it's gonna be incredible. I think it's gonna be so
Unbelievable.
So we've got Stop That Train. We've got Scary Movie coming out.
It's gonna be great.
It's the summer of camp, and
It is.
summer of camp and summer of laughter.
Scary
and
Movie
I
was
truly
fucking
can't wait.
hilarious. When
It
that
was
came
fucking
out.
hilarious, and it's gonna be hilarious again.
It's
Did you see the
Unafraid.
trailer for that?
Yes.
The new, yeah.
Maybe.
So that you haven't. You're a liar.
That one
Watch
out.
it after. Watch it after.
Lying. We're lying though.
That's so true, and I'm happy that you're sticking to your word. But
I'm gonna tell a big lie when I get outside.
oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say Jackie Nichols is pregnant, but I'm gonna tell like a random production person. I think.
You're gonna be like, say it casually,
And it's
like,
not Danny's.
Andrew. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it's
be
not
like,
Danny's.
Oh yeah, Kelly's like really, Kelly had to go quick because she has to go take care of Jackie. Why? What's wrong with Jackie?
morning sickness.
Well, she's pregnant.
Yes.
Oh my God, you didn't hear.
I tell like our
Don't
head
tell
of,
anybody.
I tell our
She
head
can't
of
get it back to
production. He goes, why do you tell me? I go, I could know I can trust you.
Yeah.
He's like,
right.
really? Haven't like the only time we talk is when we're yelling at each other? Just, I trust you.
I know I can trust you.
It's crazy that she did that.
But yeah, so that's coming out, and shout out to Matt Rogers for staying employed, like we were
Hell
saying.
yeah.
I meant to bring that up hours ago. What else? You had something else that
You know what I
we
can't
wanted
wait
to bring
for?
up. What?
I might be hosting a bunch of pride parties this summer, so stay tuned for that. We're working it out.
Woohoo!
I can't wait to just have legs, as crazy as that sounds, and
Yeah.
go to the fucking beach. I'm gonna be.
Oh my
I'm going
God.
to be so gay this summer.
I can't
We're
wait.
doing. We're
You're
doing
gay
a
maxing.
dozen pride parties. We're
Yeah.
doing P-Town. We're doing Fire Island. I'm doing the
sick.
most.
I'm a little sick about Pat's doing parties, perhaps hosting parties.
Yes.
I foolishly booked up my June.
Oh my God,
I don't know
crazy.
how I don't
Crazy.
know how I did that, but I think that I might need to move some things around because you know that
let me know.
my FOMO can't
We'd
handle.
love to have you.
My FOMO can't handle missing anything, especially something pride related.
Yeah, it's
any
gonna be
opportunity to
fun.
put pasties on my nipples, I'm there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I
great.
think. I'm very excited for you to gay max all summer, but are you
gonna
going to
gay
promise me that you won't
maxing.
get behind the wheel like Tiger Woods?
That fucking scumbag piece of shit. What a
When
fucking
I saw
weirdo, that
that-
Dan Rappaport, you weird fuck.
That was a weird video. by
Also,
him.
like, no offense to shout out to Frankie Borelli,
Yeah.
who stood up to. Like, I
Riggs.
think these guys have blinders on a little bit with their
Yeah.
fandom of Tiger. You can relate. You have
Totally.
blinders with,
Well,
with fandom of things.
Yes, continue what you were saying.
And so
I'll
they,
say
I
my
think
piece
they
as
have
well.
blinders. So it was like, it didn't mean anything by it. This is the wall we stand on.
Yeah.
Frankie's like, I'm not on this wall. It's like,
Right.
you're just not a good guy. I think he's maybe he is a good guy. I think he has serious issues.
He has crazy issues and that need to be addressed, and he drives under the influence all the time.
You know how hard it is
that's
to
the problem.
flip a car? You know how hard it is to flip
right.
a $180,000
He's lucky he didn't die.
Range Rover?
He has almost died in a car crash more than once.
4 times he's
That's
gotten in
fucking
trouble.
insane. And so here, the thing with Tiger Woods, yeah, I thought about it from my perspective. If it were Taylor Swift, if Taylor
Right.
Swift had gotten 4 DUIs previously,
Well, I think he had 2 and then 2
Two.
crashes, something.
okay, whatever. Everything about his life is sketchy at this point. Living in Jupiter, first of all, he's too comfortable in Jupiter. It's like he thinks he runs that town, and I don't think that people like let him off easy, but
Right.
I'm sure they do. Like like this is what we know about.
That was Riggs' argument too. Is like people are quick to paint him in. It's like no,
they're
we're
not.
painting
It's the
him
exact
we're painting him
opposite.
in the light that he is.
No.
That he's casting.
No one is quick to paint Tiger Woods in any light. Like he is a highly decorated golfer, but he is also a deeply problematic person when it comes to getting
Right.
behind the wheel under the influence of whatever it is, alcohol, pills,
So he had
whatever
2
it
pills
is.
two pills in his pocket when he got pulled over this time, 2 oxycodone, which makes me think, and I
Yeah.
wrote about this on the blog.
Yeah.
It was
Wow, good
great.
for you,
Felt
blogging.
great to blog.
Yeah, that's nice. Maybe I should
It
blog.
made me think that if he's on pain pills because there's no alcohol in his system.
Yep.
But he had some other stuff in his system, so he still got charged with DUI.
Yeah.
I think he had these horrific injuries. One of them was from the crash.
Yes.
And I think it's one of these things. He's on pills.
Yeah.
And I think
Listen,
he's so fucked up on
If you
pills.
got loose pills in your pocket, you got a problem. Like you don't need a loose pill in
Loose
your pocket.
opioids.
You don't need that. You don't, or if you do, that's a sign of something greater. And the question goes all the way back, and people keep asking it. They're like, Tiger gets in 100 car crashes a day. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why doesn't he have a driver? He's rich. Like,
Well,
what
they
is the problem?
said that he
Like,
he does want people knowing what he does, and he's a private person. But my thing that I
Okay.
said in the blog was the reason he does want people watching what he does is because for however many years in his marriage,
Yeah.
he wanted discretion, but his discretion needed to be so extreme because the things that he was hiding
Yeah.
were women,
Right.
which would crash his entire world down,
Right.
which it did.
Right.
Now, the cat's out of the fucking bag, dude. Like,
Right.
we know you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like,
We don't
you
care what you're up to.
Yeah,
Stop
no one ca-
endangering people on the road.
Oh,
what is
you're
so hard
you're
about that?
sauced up at the golf course. So is everyone else.
No one cares
No one
what you're
cares that
doing.
you're drunk at the golf course.
No one
Get a
cares.
driver. You're a billionaire. Download Uber. You're in Jupiter, Florida.
Do
no one gives a
whatever.
fuck.
Anything but what you're doing. And so, yes.
Or be better at
kudos
drunk
to-
driving.
Right. Or just be that. Kudos to Frankie for saying that. I thought, so I have 2 sides of the coin with Riggs. And we're, of course, talking about the 4
Yes.
guys. Sorry for, but we're back on
Yeah,
Barstool
no, we're
stuff.
good.
But the golf sector of
sit
Barstool
up
obviously
straight.
had to speak about this because they are kind of friends with Tiger now.
Right.
They have him on their show frequently. They make videos with him. They see him a lot. Like, they're friendly with him. And so, of course, you're going to have a level of bias when it comes to like your friends getting in trouble. You don't want to like jump on the bandwagon of hate. So Riggs makes this video being like,
It's tongue in cheek.
yes, he's being funny, But he had, I guess, word had gotten to Dave somehow that we, as a company, Barstool Sports, weren't reporting on Tiger's DUI.
Right.
We weren't the first to report it. Like, we knew about it, but we weren't the first.
Right.
And we weren't, like, talking about it
It's a friend
yet.
of the program.
Yes. And so apparently someone had been asked somewhere along the way to, like, not mention it just yet. Like, don't pile on just
Right.
yet. Got back to Dave. He posted it, whatever. And then Riggs made a video tongue-in-cheek being like, yeah, of course. I fucking said that. Of course I'm going to protect Tiger. I die for him. Whatever. You know, now it's got, like, 10 million views or whatever.
Right.
And I think that I understand it's funny. A lot of people will laugh. Like, we know that Riggs is fucking around.
Right.
But when it comes to this guy who has endangered people on the road so many times before, it's like kind of not funny anymore.
No, it's not.
To the point where I want to laugh at Riggs making jokes because I do. And I did like that tweet. I thought it was funny
Right.
in the moment. But now kind of thinking back, I'm like, damn, that sucks that like I don't want anybody making light of this. And I think
Yeah.
that making light of Tiger Woods, you know, again, endangering people on the road, I keep saying that, repeating that because that's what it is.
Right.
That it's just like not funny anymore. But then on the total flip side, you see Dan Rappaport, who used to work here, who still works in the golf world. So we are friendly with him. And he is lovely. I like Dan. He made like a half crying video
Yeah.
about how
was fucking
disappointed
weird.
he is in Tiger. I will say this in his defense for the crying. As a crier myself,
Right.
you can get swept up in the emotion. If I found out today that Taylor Swift like got a DUI, I think I'd make a video crying about it. You know what I mean? So I get that, but he also was hungover from doing karaoke in Tokyo the night before. So he
What a
like woke
life.
up first thing in the morning. He's in Tokyo. He's hungover,
Right.
probably jet lagged, and he's
Does he
crying
have
about Tiger
kids?
Woods. No.
I was gonna say,
No.
thank God.
He's not married either, I don't think.
See, if you that's your dad
Oh my
crying
God,
over
I
Tiger
know.
Woods.
I know. But so I think that's and as someone who has fallen into the hungover and overly emotional trap of making a video and then it goes super viral and then everybody
Right.
thinks that's what your life is. Like when Flacco the Owl died, I was hungover as
Correct.
dick. The most hungover I've ever been in my life. And then I saw Flacco
Rest
died and
in
I just
power.
started crying and made a
Yeah.
video because I thought it was funny. And now everybody is like, all you do is cry over an owl. So Dan, it will sit with him forever. Everyone's
Yeah.
always going to be like, you cried over Tiger Woods. But I understand that feeling of disappointment at the same time.
Right.
So that's where I stand.
Still a loser though.
Dan? Yeah. Or Tiger. Yeah. Crazy
Both.
though of Tiger to
Yeah.
be. Listen, I hope he gets the help he needs.
He's a drug addict.
He's got kids, you know, or he's got that son. Does he have multiple kids? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
He has one kid at least.
I mean,
His
he's
son
definitely. I
who's-
say he's a drug addict. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. It's like if it
Who
looks
knows?
like a
I think
duck
he's got
and-
drug problems. I think at this point we can, as observers of his situation, I think it's clear he has a difficult relationship with drugs and alcohol.
Right. I just don't know how you can't enjoy. I guess it's always just confusing to me when someone can't enjoy their money and their status.
Oh, I know.
Shout out to Dave Portnoy.
He's doing it right.
That
man.
motherfucker
Yeah.
enjoys his shit. He has
I want to buy
he
a
has
house right next to him.
the most beautiful homes in the most beautiful.
What if I moved in next to him in Florida?
You move in next, he'd
I am in the market for a
he'd
house.
burn your
He'd
house
be
down.
so pissed.
That's like-
it's just me with like binoculars from next door.
my God.
I love binoculars too.
But you see him, he sits on the beach, and it's like
Yeah,
he's
he's
doing
got
a
the
thing.
best life right
That's
now.
what you do on a Tuesday afternoon. Dave, you should be on the beach.
He's on the beach. He's drinking high noons. He's got his hot girlfriend. He's got his cute dogs. There's manatees.
living my dream.
His manatees are coming up to him. He's got stingrays. He's got the birds. I'm looking forward to Dave getting into birding. I think that's like a logical next step for him.
I think the birds have to be big, though.
They have to be big, but he's in Florida. Like
That's
he'll
true.
have fucking pelicans and like big ass
Yeah.
birds, parrots and stuff are down there.
Yeah.
And he's got to get one of those like bird feeder with the camera and like really get. Maybe I'll get that for him.
That'd be very
as a
good.
gift. I'll be like, Dave, I would love for you to enter your birding era.
does
And
live-
here's a bird buddy.
He lives so well.
He lives so well,
lives-
but he needs
is
to get
the
these
Joan-
hobbies. Like
he is the internet's. You know what it is? He is the
Yeah.
internet's Joan Rivers in terms of how he lives. He really is.
He is. He is looking like a wild man though these days.
What
But
do
I
you
think he
mean?
likes that vibe where his like hair looks crazy and his
Oh,
beard
yeah,
looks
fuck
crazy
it.
and he's got a crazy tan. Like
He's a pirate.
yeah, for sure.
Shout
it's
out
cool.
Jimmy.
It's cool. I would like to let it all go in that way with like let
Do
my
it.
hair go like
Get
crazy.
fucking gross.
My hair's so curly. I
Get
can't.
gross.
I'm not gonna get gross.
No,
I didn't say
get
Dave is gross.
gross.
I am saying he looks like a caveman. But
You want me to knock your teeth out?
yeah, just give me a little one too.
I
Yeah.
think you should really
'Cause I've been mouthing
get-
off lately.
You should gross Max.
What's that? Oh, gross, Max.
Get
Yeah,
disgusting.
should I? What
Get
if I just got really
fucking
ugly
gross.
and gross? Do you think that people would? I mean, people already shit on me, but do you think they would stop because they'd be like, "Oh,
You'd
wow,
have a job
now
for
she's
life.
so ugly that
No,
we can't
uh,
even make fun. It's like cruel."
No.
No, they would still
They
make
dig their
fun.
heels.
How ugly do you think I could get?
How much weight could you put on?
Honestly,
Actually, not even.
kind of hard for me to put on. Weight.
Okay, so not even put on weight.
It is, but
How
it's
much
not.
could you fuck up your proportions?
I think I'd have to get some plastic surgery to really make that go
Okay.
down.
Could you get like a gut?
I could get a gut. Yeah, I could get a
Okay,
gut.
so you get a gut and then you wear a
and just
high
like
waisted.
let it out all the
Yes.
time. Like we're a low rise, but then people would probably just think I'm pregnant.
Well, maybe
And
you
then
get
they
pregnant.
find out I'm fat.
That's what you could do. You could wear M&M
that's-
Cookie Monster pants and get pregnant.
Exactly.
And continue to smoke. That would be peak
There we go.
ghostess.
Maybe I'll just get a gut, keep smoking, and maybe
Yeah.
I'll just lie and say I'm pregnant. I don't have to actually be pregnant.
That would be a really good
That's a
lie.
great lie.
Can you tweet right now, hey guys, I'm pregnant? As a lie?
No, because if my mom sees it, she'll be really upset.
Really?
Yeah, she would be.
I thought you had her blocked.
I do, but you never know. She's got her ways. She's got her ways.
That's
Who
wild.
knows?
I don't
want
think
to scare my brother either. I have family on Twitter. People get
Really?
scared when I play jokes like that. Yeah.
I don't know any
Sometimes
family
I
on
wish that
Twitter.
I was like an orphan with no family.
Oh.
And then in that way I could
First time that sentence has ever been
could
spoken.
really no, definitely not. I've definitely said it before on podcasts. That way I can live my life to its full trash and
Right.
have no worry for repercussions from my family. You know what I mean?
I think that's something that is attainable.
I think so. I think it'll happen once I'm like 50 something,
Right.
60 something.
Once they're dead and gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm always
Dead and gone.
teetering on the edge
Jester.
of really. It would be, your head would spin at how
What?
fast I could turn into trash.
Oh, probably same.
It would, Kelly.
It would be a quick regression. Like I've done the work to bring
Yes.
myself to this regal stance I'm in, or state I should say. But you know that last time I was home, my mom was commenting on how I was like talking. She was like, "Why are you talking like that?" She said it multiple times.
She got mad at you for speaking?
Because I think that I was being careful with my words. I also try, because my brain moves so quickly sometimes, and I feel like I'm going to start stuttering. So I have to
Right.
take a lot of breaks and talk slowly. That was a
Well,
problem
she also
as
probably
a
couldn't
child.
see who was talking because all the women in your house have burqas on.
Exactly, that is
as required
true.
by your father's
As
law.
required by my
as required
father,
by
yeah.
Sharia law.
Exactly, and we do uphold that in our Muslim household. But we, I was saying something. My dad was like, "Oh, do you want that?" I was like, "Oh, that'd be lovely." Like I was just kind of talking like that, like how I do.
Yeah.
And I kept being like, "Why are you talking like that?" And I was like,
I
"I don't know,
love
because
that.
I've escaped the trash."
She
and
goes,
I've
daughter, you're
gotta-
disgusting.
They just don't want me to forget where I've come from,
I
which
think
is by
that's
trash.
beautiful. I think I could do it. Wouldn't even just be like the physical transformation. I think just like as a being,
Yeah.
I could just, oh my
Totally.
God.
Do you think we'd lose a lot of friends though?
I don't have friends.
True. Yeah, so it's nothing
am
for
I
you.
fucking
So why don't you
losing?
start? You do it.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
Like if this doesn't take,
What if it did? Every time you take it off, it is
It's
looking
jarring.
a little sparse today. But it's falling out slowly, right? And then it starts growing
yeah,
back for
like
real.
if this doesn't take,
I don't like when he did like that.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. It will take.
If this doesn't take, I cut my head off.
It will take. But well, if it doesn't take, then your hair just grows back and then you're fine. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna have I have the Batman symbol on my head.
Yeah, that's true.
I
I can already
myself.
I think it's taking. I think you're fine. Is it itching? What's an update?
Yeah, it itches and it hurts.
Okay, yeah. Was it worth it
Absolutely.
at this point?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, they say this is I'm peak ugly right now, and they
Peak
say
ugly.
it's going to come around, and then like
How long
late
has it been?
May,
How many
June.
months?
It's been like a month.
Oh, that's it.
I
Damn.
know. It feels like
Isn't it
fucking
like a
forever.
year before it's perfect?
It'll
they
be
say?
good in like July.
Oh,
But they
great.
say May, like you won't be able to tell I had anything, and then I'll start to kind of poke through. I'm gonna be so hot.
I can't wait until you're as hot as possible.
I think so.
All right, so
Anywho,
last thing, or maybe not last thing, we can talk about whatever, but I'm trying to get LASIK and
Okay.
or a LASIK alternative.
what else can we do while you're under?
That's what I was going to ask you. What should I get? What else
You
should
want
I
me
get?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything. Tell me. Boob
You want me
job.
to really get say
Boob job number 1, nose job number 2.
Oh well, your words, not mine.
I actually don't need a nose job. I like my nose.
You have a good nose.
Yeah, yeah.
You could have tits. You could get big tits.
Of course. I've thought about it.
You could do big tits.
Yeah. And that's really all I need. Like once I've got big tits, I'm unstoppable.
That buckle fat. Could,
Totally. No, for real though. Like I saw the Hannah Montana special, and Miley's cheeks are looking gaunt, and I gotta look the same.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do. I
Yeah.
think it would be funny for you to get things that you don't like. Fat removal where there is no fat. I think
Sure.
would be hilarious.
Like
oh, you get the
lipo.
rib surgery to get snatched. You get your ribs
Oh,
removed.
totally. That
Yes.
actually would be so perfect.
Maybe a BBL.
BBL would be good. I definitely need to add that to my list because here's the thing. I'm not in the gym.
Right.
I've been lying about that. I'm
sorry?
not in the gym. I haven't been doing Pilates for months.
You lied about the entire thing.
No. I was truthful in January. Since then, I've not been.
You've lied. You've continued to lie.
I've continued to lie.
Wow.
But I really haven't
Nice.
lied at all. I've just been kind of casually referencing Pilates, being like Pilates, but I really haven't been since January.
Well, let's take it a step further. I've been lying about cigarettes.
No, I've been smoking those every day.
Okay.
At least one.
Is that a lie?
That's not a
Now's
lie.
your chance.
That's
Because
not a lie.
if it's not a lie, you now have to keep. If it is a lie, you have to keep up with it forever.
That's not a lie at all.
This is
I
your
smoke,
one get out
I
of jail.
smoke one a day, but
Okay.
I did do 2 when
Okay.
I took a walk last
So you
week.
lied.
I went down to the water and I smoked one, but it was too windy, so I couldn't enjoy it. So I had to put it out halfway through.
You're a bad
And then I had to
smoker.
go all the way back to near my apartment to smoke it for real.
Wow.
Yeah. The wind blows your cigarette out. It's a real
Interesting.
nightmare.
You just gotta smoke it faster.
No, you could. Listen, if you saw the wind,
You gotta
it was
huff that
crazy.
thing down
I
through
was
your-
on like a pier, I was on a pier with the water
crazy.
on Sunset. It actually was. I was perfectly primed. I was gonna have a sunset
God.
cigarette, but the wind
Wow.
was too strong.
You're gonna have an SSC?
Yeah. But the wind was
Fuck.
too strong. So now I need to find a new location to do that. But no, I'm certainly not lying about that. But I am also not lying about trying to get LASIK. So I've messaged some people and I'm going to get a little consult. I've been told that I can't, my eyes are too bad before.
So
But
are you
this
going
is years and
blind?
years ago. And so they're going to tell me my options. And maybe technology has advanced since then and they can fix my eyeballs, but I'm blind as hell.
Then you go in, they go, the eyes, we can't do anything. However, we would suggest a lobotomy.
Yes, yes. And I'd say, thank you. Please put me under right
have
now.
you thought about a brain
Yeah.
transplant?
Yeah. Yes. And I would like to.
What would you do
I
to
would like
me?
that.
Other than the nose, obviously the nose.
I
and
actually
the teeth.
I actually like
This,
your nose.
I saw this.
This is what I want. I want my neck. Obviously, I need
I
that
need to-
done.
oh.
Which it was very kind of you not to mention my neck, but
Right.
yeah, I am aware. I really like your nose actually, and I
That's
don't
nice.
ever want you to touch it. I think I like a strong
You
nose.
like a schnoz. I don't have a nose, I have a schnoz.
I don't think you have a schnoz.
I think
I've
I-
seen a schnoz, and it's not.
I think I
your
have a
nose.
beak.
I think you just have a. I think you have a Roman nose.
Is it beak or schnoz? I might have a honker.
It's
honest.
more beak than schnoz. It's definitely not a honker. It's like honker's in the
could be,
middle.
it could
I would
be.
say it's closest to beak, but in reality,
I'm bird-like.
It's a little witchy.
You're saying I'm bird.
It's a little
okay.
witchy.
Okay. It's okay.
But no, I actually really like your nose, and you should never touch it. But
Maybe I
what
could.
else could
I
you
could
do?
facial feminization.
You could also do some buckle fat.
I need buckle fat.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I
But just
saw
grow a
photos of myself a
beard.
couple
Guys can
years
just
ago.
grow a beard. I don't think I've ever seen you with like a full beard. I've seen you with scruff, obviously.
It's gross. I need to get rid of my scruff, but now I don't want to get rid of scruff because I have buckle fat.
What if you grow a beard and see what happens? You could beard
Gross.
fish.
I'm disgusting with a beard. No one wants a red beard,
Oh,
and it'll be
yeah,
the
I
same
forgot
length
it's
as my
red.
hair. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywho,
Well, okay, so I guess we're both shit out of luck, huh?
we're shit out of luck. We also have someone who's shit out of luck coming on the show right now. Rico Bosco. You know him from here. He lost the bet to Dave Portnoy for the NCAA men's basketball tournament. His team is Alabama. Dave's team is Michigan. They played each other. If Rico's team lost, he has to do a show with his sworn enemy, Jeff Nadeau. Spoiler alert, they lost. If they had won, Rico would have got a 10-year contract at double the salary. So we're going to talk to Rico all about his new show, Men of Honor, with Jeff Nadeau and two of the people he hates the most in the world, Meek Phil and producer Lucas from Chicago. And we're going to get all the scoop on that. All right, before we get to Rico Bosco, I want to talk to you guys about Stella Blue. Stella Blue is crafted with 100% Colombian coffee. Each can is a good source of protein and comes in 2 smooth flavors, espresso cafe mocha and espresso sweet cream. Which one did you have?
Espresso sweet cream.
You had the sweet cream.
Yeah.
You usually have the sweet cream when you come in.
I do have the sweet cream a lot because the mocha, I like the mocha as well, but I'm not really a chocolate coffee kind of girl. So I appreciate this espresso sweet cream the most.
Well, they got both. And also the great thing about Stella Blue is that they go above and beyond the taste. Every purchase supports an animal rescue organization. So when you drink Stella Blue, you're not only enjoying great tasting coffee, you're also helping save more dogs. And if ready to drink cans aren't your thing, Stella Blue has a variety of customizable coffee formats. Try it now at stellablue.com. Once again, stellablue.com. Here is Rico Bosco. All right, we are here with Rico Bosco, host of the newest Barstool Sports show, Men of Honor, and welcome.
Congrats! on the new
Congratulations!
show! Hey,
Why aren't you happy about
Mr.
it?
Money.
Opportunity to make money for the company means opportunity to make money for yourself. What's wrong with that?
No, yeah.
Positive attitude.
I think the twist late in the afternoon Friday was it's not one person you don't like, it's 3. And,
Well, yes.
And I think
Right.
Yes.
Truthfully, if you're ranking the 3 at any point,
It's one of my questions.
the bad haircut might be 3. As crazy as that sounds.
What do you mean?
No, I agree with you
in terms
completely.
of,
Like,
like,
least offensive
Yeah.
of the 3.
Or the people I'm like,
Who's the bad haircut?
Nadeau, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got
Nadeau.
micro bangs. Of course, it's him.
Yeah.
You have a more of an issue with Meek Phil than you do Nadeau.
At times. Yeah. I can
Right
see him
now,
every day.
can I can I give
Phil's
my
the
2 cents
worst.
from the outside?
The worst.
From the outside, from seeing bits and pieces on the inside, but mostly observing from the outside, I think I totally agree with you. I think your current beefs with Meek Phil and Lucas are more damning than your like long-standing rivalry with Nadu. Like that sucks that you have to do the show with him because he does suck. Like I am a rider till death. You know that. Hate him so much, but. Phil and Lucas really like want you dead. Like they try to get under your skin. In a way
I don't think
that's
Lucas
so,
does though.
Like what?
I don't think Lucas wants him dead. I think Lucas.
The Lucas thing is weird because there was no issue before.
I saw
from
that
Phil
text
from
he sent.
day one, I didn't like. Like
Yeah.
in the game, I'm like that. Like
But
out,
why,
like
though?
out.
Phil's a button pusher.
Just at mannerisms, just everything.
Like his physical mannerism disgusted
just
you to
every
the point-
no, just the
Mannerisms,
way,
we're saying.
just stupid
Mannerisms.
comments or yeah, just from day one, truthfully in the cave, and then like you work together, you try to make it work. Like he's doing shows, he was okay for a little while, but like he just couldn't. It's just.
But I don't
it
think he
never
knows
ends.
that he's actually annoying you. Like that's the thing.
No.
I
You're out
think
of your
Pat is so
fucking
stupid
mind.
right
Dude,
now.
I know.
Are you being crazy?
No,
You're
I
out of
swear to
your
God, I
fucking
think he
mind.
know. Like I think for him, it's like, haha, Rico got wound up. But I don't think he understands that it actually affects you.
Pat, here's the thing about Pat is that I'm not so. He might have a gift of being like impervious to trolls
being a
or like
fucking troll.
completely
not a troll.
or he might be trollish enough that he just doesn't see it. Phil, that's his whole thing. He chips away at you until you explode. That's
Yeah.
his whole thing, and he does it to Rico.
But
with
he's
real
got his own.
precision.
He's got massive insecurities that we've seen unfold
Like what?
Yeah.
as well. The fucking phone, like he can't function in society.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
he's
go
got
after?
a lot of things.
I mean, he lives at his mother's house. That's not great.
Yeah, of course.
But also,
Yeah.
Glennie lives at his mother's house, so it's like, who even?
Yeah, that's true. But he travels all the
But
time.
Phil's 47 years old. So
How
it's
old
like-
is Phil?
True. Young. He's young.
You can tell me
He's-
either one.
He could be moved out.
Phil could be
but he's
23
young.
or 38.
Yeah, he really
There's really no in between with
But wait,
Phil.
can we de-escalate a little bit for a second
Yeah.
because I want to ask you
Sure.
in a very serious note. How has
counting down
March
the minutes.
been? Yeah, for real. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you?
I just have alerts. It's March, so at all times, like
Okay,
it's a
and
pop up,
and that is what
and
I'm
then we have
asking.
to make
Nothing
it
wrong with
work.
How is March? As you can see, I'm wearing my High Point hat today for March. You know.
Just got a new sweatsuit with a nice little note that
Oh.
says, "We assure you, this is not from Dave and Dan," which
Of
could be a
course.
complete fake.
Of course.
I got a jersey. I
A
think
High
it
Point
says
one?
like
You got a High Point one?
yeah, it's their like American jersey, like red, white, and blue with it. I think
Yeah.
it says like God, Country, High Point on the back or something.
Yeah,
I'll
I
send
do.
you a
Think, I
picture.
think that's the High Point.
It was sick.
It would have been a nice gift to give.
It is. They
Kelly,
are.
but,
They are
you
God
know.
heavy. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm back to my question. How has March been? How's your mental state? How's
mean,
your
it's
gambling account?
yeah.
How's everything?
I think the theme, the line is "I am the economy."
Okay.
Oh.
Of the
That's-
month?
That's you. Okay.
Yeah, like-
so you're the moneymaker in the building.
Yeah, I'm the
for
no,
March.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm the economy. Like things factor off of me. Like people
Sure.
are.
More than anyone else for college
You're
basketball here.
the nucleus.
Yeah, I
of
mean,
March.
if you look, yeah, that's always how it's been. Good, bad, or ugly, which is it's been a lot of all of that. So,
Yes.
but yeah, it's stressful as shit traveling all the time. Of
course.
But it's awesome. Like this is what you like, and then a little bit of a downtick, and then we got something coming in April, and then you kind of figure it out till football.
I'm
It's
excited
all-
for April personally. We can't discuss.
Yeah.
but,
I heard
about this
people can
show.
put two and two together about
Yeah.
April. Another question though. Your travel schedule specifically. What has been your longest travel like stint, like where you haven't been home in March so far? Do you remember? Like
think
going from place to place.
It's gonna.
Or is it yet?
No,
to
it's
come?
been tied. So like championship week, I think got out there Wednesday, left on Monday.
Okay.
First 4 days of the tournament, got out there Wednesday, left on Monday.
Yeah.
Getting miles.
Sweet 16 was crazy going back and forth
Right.
in the middle of an airport crisis.
Which you were doing that to network.
yeah, so they
I
there's
don't listen. I'm not poo-pooing that. If you
there's
have an
the
opportunity
twist.
to network,
Yeah,
you gotta
There's
take
nothing
it.
wrong with
so-
networking.
You're spending
so
your own money. Who gives a
the
fuck?
way
It's a
I've said it on a
beautiful
bunch
thing.
of different things. The way it laid out was we leave off with Dave back and forth, and he's like, "Don't go Thursday, just do New York Friday." I'm like, "All right, no problem."
Yeah.
Dan reaches out like 2 hours later to Jack. Hey, if he wants to go Thursday, he can. To which I immediately said yes.
'Kay.
Now, both can be true.
Yeah.
Did I know I was going to be there on the court and say hello to Oates at practice? 100%.
Sure.
Am I also a stream
course.
guy? Yes. Did
Yes.
Dave say, bullshit, you would have flown to India if it meant you could have done that for 15 minutes? Yeah. Like, all three can be true,
Yeah.
but I'm
That's
still a
true.
good stream guy.
And
like,
that's fine.
Thursday
Great
was a good
stream
stream, so
I will
it is
never
what it is.
poo-poo an opportunity to network, and I appreciate
That was pretty
your
cool, though.
seats
Right.
Did you see what he
every
said?
moment.
The first thing he said when
No,
he walked
what'd
up?
he say? No.
What?
He said, we're going to double your salary.
Who said that?
Oates.
That's fucking.
Okay.
That's
Well, then there you
unbelievable.
go.
It's awesome.
There
So
you
I mean,
go.
like,
that's the
great.
crux of the whole thing. And just to bring it back to Men of Honor for a second, what's the run time for Men of Honor?
It's supposed to be like 45 minutes. I think they just
No, I
start
mean
the
like
clock.
when
and
is it gonna start?
April.
And it's gonna go.
Oh no, I'm sorry, September.
And it's gonna
They
go.
want to kind of start now, but it's like
So you have 4 months to basically collect yourself before the show starts. Then it runs through football season or college basketball or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you want to get out of this show?
be alive at the end. I think.
Okay.
Seems like a goal.
I
What's
think
a
that's
best
I think that's a
possible
fair
scenario?
goal. A fair goal.
I don't know, to be honest with you,
And
because
a
like
worst
I get
possible.
because the I guess what people are saying like money wise or professionally is like best case scenario gets picked up for the second year, but it's also like
But that you got to keep doing.
yeah,
it.
it's like this, you know. So
Yeah.
who knows?
And you're not somebody who's going to go in there and like purposefully suck so it gets canceled. That's not your thing.
No, I do that
Yeah.
on my own.
Right. Right. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Have you talked to them to do it all?
No, I'm
What
in
do
a
you-
group chat
I
with the
think
other
that
three
you guys will be
idiots and-
fine.
I
I
do
think that
too.
you guys are.
But I think
I'm not going to say you're cut from the same cloth. 'Cause I think that's
But to
that's
Kevin's
insulting
point,
to you,
us
but-
just talking and being friendly kind of loses the allure.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I was
You
making your
can't-
point.
No.
Sorry,
yes.
I cut you
Yes.
off.
You
But,
can't
like-
be. You can't. Right.
But you also can't
gotta
like
stay at arm's
you can't
length.
scream
Sure.
at the top of your lungs every week for
Sure.
45 minutes.
So
You
that's
probably- you
where I
can,
think.
though.
I think
That's
it's somewhere in the middle, so who knows?
I think that's probably where the Meek, Phil, and Lucas of it all are going to come in. Now, I will say, I saw the message from Lucas. I saw a screenshot of it online. Him sending you a nice text being like, I want to make this a nice show and whatever.
Yeah, I mean that probably didn't have to be posted. Like yeah, whatever. If
Definitely
you're doing
didn't have to
it,
be
yeah, it is
posted.
what it is.
I agree because it did seem actually genuine to me a little bit.
Like you
and
don't post the text. I text you every morning when you do your outfits of the day, like looking so hot,
Exactly
beautiful.
right. And I
Right,
don't
exactly.
right because I don't want your wife to get
Exactly,
worse.
yeah, exactly.
God
I'm
forbid
a
his
nice-
girlfriend catches wind.
Right, exactly. Because he's got enough on his plate.
Right?
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah, no. I'm curious. Do you think or feel like that was a gesture of good faith in reality?
I don't
or do you
know.
think that he's setting you up to eventually bring you back down for the sake of the
I
show?
guess I don't know. It's just kind of
Do you have trust issues?
with them, yeah, for sure. Here, for sure. But
Yeah. In life though.
no, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just curious about that.
I don't know. It's just like it's just so evident. Like the thing, Lucas was a weird one because there was never any. I did that show 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
They would do
Well,
trolling
Lucas
things.
likes
They
to
make
come
fun
down from
like
his ivory tower and fuck with
granted,
people
yeah,
for no reason
yeah.
and
But
then
it's
go home.
but
It's
even
like, he
through
does it all
that,
the
I
time.
never at the end of the show I never was like, hey, can you change this or oh that was bad or like even publicly I never really said anything.
Sure,
You did
you're
it
not-
and
you're
then
not
you
a
kind of
diva.
move on.
Right.
And then you show up to do the fast food thing and he's just like a prick, and it's like all right, this is not.
I think he likes that. I think he likes the control and the
Yeah,
power.
so
I think that's pretty
Yo,
clear.
for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about.
Lucas in the high tower.
I think it's
Mm-hmm.
probably good Jerry left because Jerry would have fucking killed him.
Oh, yeah.
100%, yeah. And I would have backed up Jerry for that.
Yeah.
Like I would 100%. There comes a point where you get pushed to, maybe throw a can or etc. Like not to bring up bad times, but I'm
course.
with you on that. Like an anger thing. People are mean. But speaking of mean people, how do you feel about just absolutely completely abandoning all of your friends here in New York from far away from your own ivory tower in Chicago between mom and dad, Dan and Dave, and just being like, hey, fuck you guys, I don't want to do your show anymore.
Wow.
Dad, can you call and tell them I don't want to come to school anymore today? Like, how do you feel about that? Because that's honestly,
Kelly was
we had a really
hosting
lovely
bombs.
time
Kelly.
catching up, but I had to ask because that
All right,
was
yeah,
crazy.
that-
And I cannot
All
let
right,
that
there-
slide.
Yeah, no, it was definitely on my mind for a while.
Sure.
It's a lot of everyone. It never was an issue. It wasn't like 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, gotta get out of this and that.
Yeah.
Like it was. Everyone started to pick up their own things. Clemmer got his. That becomes a main focus there. Marty gets something. He's got that.
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff. Ebb's traveling 2 days a week for college football. It became very piecemeal of where it was
Yeah, yeah.
going.
A
And then you're
rotating
you're
cast.
already kind of halfway in, halfway out.
Sure.
So
You think they're
it could
just
be a
jealous?
mistake. Like
Do
I
you
get
think,
it.
Do you
It could
think
be a
the
mistake.
problem was that you wanted to, or I actually am wondering if you think the problem was more that you wanted to leave the show versus the way you went about it. I think it's more the latter. I think you leaving the show, who cares? Because yes, it's no secret that you didn't love being on that show all the time and you were busy and traveling and whatever. Like we all knew that for sure.
Yeah, it was an injustice. It was more the traveling, and I still
Yeah.
got things to be sold, like are going to be like 2 day shoots.
Did you
a
apologize
week,
to
so
those
add
guys?
those up.
Like a genuine apology to all those guys for kind of blindsiding them? Except
Yeah,
for Big
I
Ev, who
had
seemed to
I
know.
had a conversation with
Ev.
Clemmer and Ev before.
Oh, Clemmer too. Clemmer hasn't said that. Only Ev has said that.
Clemmer said it on. He definitely. He
he
said that.
watched
Yeah.
it back. Okay.
Hubs was the least close. Like he was the newest. It was.
Yeah. Well, Hubs honestly,
Wasn't necessarily
whatever.
in from the get go. Like
Yeah.
Marty was going to be the last one, but I mean he holds the biggest affliction or spot to that show. It was on from day one. So it was like waiting, and then I don't know. It was on your head forever. It was just kind of like, all right, I'm in person. Like, I'm just gonna ask him. And then did I think now?
On a stream, you thought though.
No, I did
Well,
it.
they
Oh, I
brought
did it.
up.
I
They
did it
blindside-
off.
Did
yeah.
they blindside you with that? I can't remember. Or did you bring it up?
No, I did it before, and then the first thing we do on stream, he brings it up.
Right.
So
Right.
you
Did
could
you-
say, how could you not see that coming? But
Right. That is kind of where I'm going with that.
I
Yeah.
think they.
but I didn't want. I didn't want it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was there a piece of you that did want that to happen?
Absolutely not.
Live on air like that?
Yeah, no, because you could have had a
It
soft.
is March, and
but
you
coulda-
are the nucleus slash.
But you could have had a
company at this
soft.
point.
You could have had a soft out, like
Right.
in that. You know what I mean? Or
Sure. Do you
or
think
he
maybe the soft
like
out
yeah.
would have been like asking Marty or telling Marty like, hey, this isn't like maybe talk to the group and then go to Dave? Like, that didn't cross your mind?
Yeah, it did. I didn't handle it
did.
correctly, but it just
Sure,
was,
sure.
you know.
That's all. I'm just curious what happened there. Were you like afraid or like sad or that they'd be mad at you, or like what was the deflection there? So you were less afraid of Dave and Dan than you were of the Pick Central guys.
I don't know about afraid. It was just you report, like, ultimately day to day you report to them.
Sure,
to
sure.
Dave at least, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I probably could have done it differently for sure.
Yeah.
But I also get
I
it.
know that.
Like, if you're like, I
Yeah.
get it. It's like you fucking. Why would you give yourself a headache? It's like, just go to Dave. Be like, I want to be off. I don't want to deal with this shit. It's like, I think no one on that show even wants to be on that show. Like, I think they all just want to be off.
I disagree with that. I think that they like that show, and I think that it's gotten to a point where they like doing it. Like, I think it's one of those shows where it's like, oh, we got to do the show, but then once you're on, you're like enjoying yourself, you know. All that to say, I am giving you shit for no reason, because I did talk to Clemmer. Breaking news: I talked to Clemmer before this, and he says that the Pick Central guys, I don't know, I'm not speaking for them all. This is what Clemmer said on behalf of the Pick Central guys, is that they feel that you've eaten enough shit at this point with having to do Men of Honor and that whole stream and losing the double salary and the lifetime, you know, the 10-year contract, etc., and that they forgive you. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, I knew it was only. I mean, Marty said that too. He's like, it's going to be a week
Okay.
of like of. But yeah, it's also, it's again like you're not doing 80 different things, but like it's justified enough that
Yeah.
we're all. It was kind of half in, half out.
I don't
So
think the
it's
show
like-
is the issue at all. I think it's really entirely
Yeah, it was
how you
definitely
handled
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. But
'Cause it's like, yeah,
it's
who
one of
cares?
those. I don't know.
See,
It's
like,
one
I
of
don't
those
even
things.
care. Like, who cares?
What
It's
if
like-
I texted Dave and said, hey, I don't want to do Out and About anymore, and then I didn't tell you, and then you found out on a stream of me and Dave and everybody being like, Kelly's too busy. What would you say? Would you laugh
First
in
of
my
all,
face?
first of all, I'd say no, you're not.
Right. Well, that's what they said to him, and he's not.
Actually,
and-
well, when you put it that way, I guess I would.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
You
But it's also,
you
I
gotta
think
put
it's
yourself in
different
the
if it's
shoes.
one-on-one versus if it's like 3 guys and one guy's never here. Like,
But
if
you
he,
are
but if
there.
he's traveling for stuff all the time
in March.
in March, but also you have your show.
I
your
think
Bosco
the,
Industries
the
and
excuses to like not do it are not the reason to not do it. I think that maybe you've outgrown it. You could just say I've outgrown the show and I'm on to bigger and better things. I think being like I'm too busy to do it is crazy.
I think they
if
played it
I
up
said I'm
too-
too busy to do literally anything, I'd get
I
fired.
never,
like
for
there's
the
no
record,
way.
but
that's-
they played
that's
up their
how-
anger, I think.
That's how it's being. It's like I never said I was too busy. So you had other
Okay.
things going on.
Oh, so clear
and
that
you
up.
also look at what. Yeah, but it. Yeah, I said I got other things going on that you're looking to try to focus on.
Yeah.
The video series has been sold.
Yeah. Love that.
You gotta,
Love.
Yeah, there's a lot of them down the road. There's a bunch of them sold. You got to figure that out as you go. They take a little while to go find the spots. It's not
Right.
necessarily like all right.
We're talking about Bosco Industries.
yeah,
now.
it's
Right.
not it's
yeah.
not 13 man on the street. Like don't get me wrong. You're not working 100 hours a week. but,
No, for
like,
sure.
You make it all work. Those video shoots take days. When we were doing for the 2 seasons before, last season moved to about 8:30 or 9:30 in the morning. But on Wednesdays we were doing Pick'em at 11:30 into Pick Central. So you're out every Wednesday for that.
So Pick'em was
No.
the catalyst more so.
But I think you
No,
need to,
no.
You need to
That
focus
we've
on
now-
where the money is, and I think you need
Right.
to, if these shows are bringing in money and your goal is to make more money, and you have, like, say, a lot of mouths to feed, you need to focus on where is bringing in money.
Yeah, and it could be
sure.
it could
I
be,
don't
and
disagree.
if it turns out to be a problem or things get changed up and they'll have me back down the road, that's a way back. Like they don't have to, but down the road things change as it goes. The thing with Jerry's moving around, there's things with that. We're trying to get
I
more
saw you
on
guys
the road
talking,
with that as
Jerry
well.
and Terry.
Yeah, so like
Love.
you just try. I don't know. You just keep trying different things. Dave said that too. Like you some of the most successful people have failed
Yeah.
at 4 or 5 different things.
yeah.
And then you
Sometimes
kind
more.
of figure
More
it
than
out.
that.
So.
I'd say sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
10 and
So-
counting.
Yeah, right. Well, let me ask you.
I'm not ever sitting here being like I 100% made the right decision.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in limbo, and you'll see how it all kind of
Yes.
works out. But
I think that you don't. I think, like I was saying, it's less about moving on to greener pastures and more about making up to those guys as your friends. Are they your friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll think of something nice to do for them on your behalf. Huh?
I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
And I do think, like we talked about, like the money, you have to focus on where the money is, and just to be, that's really what it's all about here, right?
Of course,
it's like,
yeah.
if you want to keep your job,
Money
you
and
either
time.
have
Time is
to-
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to eventually start making some money. Is Nadu gonna be full time?
I have no
Here?
idea.
Oh God, I hope
So if
not.
he's only
I can't imagine those negotiations.
let me
That's
ask-
where I wonder. That's people don't think it's going to get off the ground.
It'll,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
true.
I think they'll make it happen. So let me ask this then:
Yeah.
what would you think is a fair salary for Nadu if he were to be like a seasonal worker here at
Great
Barstool?
question. Great question. He's got one show though, or is he now involved in
Just
all
for
the
the show.
stuff? Just for the show. Okay.
I can probably run the numbers. Give me 1 second.
Oh, all right. You got the numbers at hand.
I'm
Wow.
gonna hold on.
Love that.
So I would say that with AI, the average rent in Lancaster is about $14.83 a
All right.
month.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
$14.83 times 12.
Factor in a couple wedding gifts.
Yeah,
Right.
17,796. We could bump that to about 20,000.
20,000 for September
All right.
through April.
Yeah,
But you got to go
20,000.
on the
I
value
think
that he.
that's
That's the biggest obstacle from what I've heard.
Perfectly. Let's see. When I was part time doing one show, I think I got $500 every 2 weeks. $1,000 a month. Yeah. So there
That's
you
what
go.
I started at.
Yeah.
I think Nadu.
No joke.
Would
That is
you
what I got.
would you storm out of the building if you made as much money as you?
Be tough.
That
I don't
would
think
be
it's
tough.
justified. I think Dave's pretty fair with that. I don't know how you could justify that
Yeah,
based
that's
off
true.
of.
So I mean, realistically, if he gets paid like by the episode, if he's doing, so you're going to run September through March, there's 30 something weeks. Maybe you give him a couple grand an episode because your numbers are going to be big. And like, will that even be a point of contention?
I
The
don't know.
money?
That's a whole business side where I'm not going
Right.
to put my foot in my mouth.
True,
but
true.
like, if you got a $20 million deal here,
Yeah.
you don't immediately walk or anywhere. You don't immediately walk in somewhere and say, "All right, I want $20 million."
He's going to
It's
ask
like,
for
well,
so much money.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
so-
sure.
I mean, he's
Per
going to ask for
episode.
an insane amount. Of
So
money.
okay, is the podcast now back to the content of Men of Honor? Like, what is it going to be about? Is
I
it
don't have a
sports?
fucking
Like, is
clue.
it you're just going to yell over each other for 45
Probably,
minutes?
yeah.
I'm okay with that as well. I think that's funny and it'll have funny clips. Are you guys gonna? Is it gonna get to a point where you're out of insults and it's like, you know, I'm very excited for the episode where his sister comes on. That is something I'm looking forward to. But at what point do you need to start, like, you know, keeping your distance or searching around looking for things to like keep in your back pocket in case you need to whip them out?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're already doing
Because
that.
I went.
You're already been
I
doing
went. I mean, you can't
I
go
did
as
see you
low
go
as I
hard.
did. That
I
was
did
pretty
see you go
bad.
hard
Yeah,
as
you can
well.
go
it's
lower.
regrettable.
That's
It is, and I'm happy that you see that it's regrettable. Like, sure, maybe I got a little guffaw slash wince
blacking
in
out's
the
not really an
room.
excuse, but like now in like 10 years, like
Sure, you'll feel sick
that'll
about it.
live there forever, and you're like, fuck. Like,
Yeah. You'll feel sick about it for sure. But
So-
and that's the cross you'll have to bear for the
What's
rest
the
of your
meanest
life.
thing you've ever said to somebody?
Ooh, this is a
I
good
could never
one.
say it on a podcast. Are you kidding?
The
meanest thing I've
thing-
ever said to somebody?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the time frame. What
I
kind of
used-
person
I've said
was I?
some,
I've said some horrible things.
I've said some mean shit.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Like
things.
in the heat of a
But
breakup.
not
Oh
like live
my
on a
God.
stream though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like live on a stream. I don't know.
A lot of
if
people
I've
give
said,
it slack too for going like this meant absolutely
Yeah.
nothing if you're gonna say it at full volume.
It doesn't. Agreed.
Moron.
But that's like a thing you do. Like I feel like
Moron.
you like
Yeah.
half whisper all the time. Okay, so now what do you have besides Men of Honor, which we're obviously looking forward to? I've already subscribed on YouTube. The Men of Honor. It's just Men of Honor on YouTube. You've got now Final Four coming up, and you're going to be stalked essentially for several days. And we've got like a Mincy type content deal with Tate following you around and monitoring your every move. I
Yeah.
don't know why you agreed to that, but explain to me
It
that.
wasn't like it was suggested.
Okay,
I
it
didn't
was told to
suggest it.
you. Yeah.
I mean, it's but,
Who's sold that? Who's ad advertiser on that?
Oh, is it sold?
No, it's not sold.
It's got.
Oh,
that,
so you're
I
just
thought
doing it
they
for the love of the
sold it.
game.
Nah, I didn't sell it.
Oh, I would have thought for sure, just because of all the views. Well, it is Twitter specific, I feel.
Yeah.
Kinda, but
Twitter.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
know.
it's
It might
tough.
be a-
It's
I'm
tough
not
to be
sure.
in
I don't
that
know. I don't wanna
same
speak up.
bag as Mincy.
yeah. That does suck.
I don't think.
I don't. Well,
But do you
I don't know.
think
Do you think I am in that same bag, or it's just a? it
No,
happens to
nobody's
be-
like Mincy. Mincy is
Yeah.
one of a kind. But do you think that you are interesting enough or stupid enough? Like Mincy's whole thing is like he's a buffoon, and so every single thing he does is like out of control and ridiculous. Are you worried that Tate's gonna uncover things about you?
I don't
or
know. I
maybe-
don't. It's not all like that. You know. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
really know.
I think he respects you enough to like.
Oh, I
when
don't
he
think
goes
so.
around
I don't
Mince,
think so.
he's
I
like
wouldn't
shitting
count on
on him
that.
on the internet. I think Rico commands enough respect
I wouldn't
that he's
count
not
on
going to be
that.
like, look at this. And also, Rico doesn't do dumb things.
Yeah, but
like,
I wouldn't
Rico
count
gets
it.
angry.
He will,
that's
he'll
it.
find something to spin it in a way that you don't. That's the whole point. Is to
Yeah.
like paint a picture of what's happening through his lens. And
I mean, a lot of it could be looked at as like, or like, you know, weird, bizarre, or like niche. Like,
sure.
yeah, you walk around the conference, say hello to people, like.
Yeah. Well, what's the
get
plan?
like,
Are you gonna be
just
nice?
get
Are you
middle-aged
gonna be super
numbers?
nice
like,
to him?
I
Are
don't.
you gonna
I think
kiss
some
his
of
ass?
it like could be under. I mean, I'm just doing me. Like I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna kind of ignore it and
Sure.
do me. But it could be underwhelming, so to speak.
Are you going to be
'cause that's kinda
nice?
what it is.
Like overly nice? 'Cause
No, I'm
that's,
just
like,
I'm just living as it is. I'm not
No, to
really.
Tate, I mean, like, are
I'm
you
just
gonna butter
I'm
him
just
up?
living. I'm not. No, I'm just living. I'm just like.
You're just gonna li-
I'm
but
not.
I'm-
Yeah, I'm not trying to
You're not
like.
going to play a character.
It's not like he's writing the book, we're meeting, and before he writes or he's doing the feature story,
Yeah.
like you take him out to dinner.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
asking.
Like
Like,
you
are
just.
you going to are you schmoozing?
No,
Hey, man,
he's
let's have
he's
some-
flying
let's have
private
some
with us,
good-
which
good,
is
clean
nice.
fun.
But
Well, that sounds like schmoozing.
yeah, well, that's part of the journey. I don't know what you want me to say.
He's flying in a private plane with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
From
want
where
to
to
bet
He's
where?
stacking the deck. Mincy didn't put him in a private plane.
Wait, where are you?
because I won the bet against Rapoli, so we're leaving Thursday.
But is
morning.
Tate coming to New York and then flying on a jet?
Yeah.
Think he'll come into the office?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, I don't think so. Because Wednesday night probably.
Oh, I
So
gotcha.
wait, that's so dumb. He's taking a flight this way to go that way?
I guess.
I guess if it's a private plane,
Yeah, I
I'm not
didn't-
gonna.
Yeah.
I've not been on a private plane, so that's interesting.
mean, that
but I
seems
would say that
crazy.
constitutes buttering him up. I would say that's
it's
like
part of the
a very
journey. I
cool
won the
thing.
bet. It's part of the
So
journey.
he's
That's
just
how
a
I'm getting there.
documentarian.
I think he would have
Yeah.
taken the bus if St. John's
True,
didn't make it. So.
that's true. That's true.
He would have had to do that.
He definitely would have had to take the bus
Yeah.
with you. But that would have been nice to have some company, probably.
No, it would have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
On those things, you want to be by yourself.
That's
yeah,
so
absolutely.
true. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you don't want to be
I
next.
always
to
wanna be by
anyone. I
myself.
don't like traveling with people.
I'm actually with.
Do you think
Especially if
we-
I'm on a flight
take
with
back what I
We
said.
someone
posed
I
this.
know.
We
Yeah.
posed this last year. You think I'm the only person in the country to take a bus somewhere and then fly private home? Because that's what I did.
Probably.
We
yeah.
went to San Antonio 40 hours
the
and
same,
then took the
in the same
took a
time
PJ.
frame. Probably yes.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I think I might be the only person ever to do it.
Maybe, and we would love to
Within
hear
a
from
10-year
those who
span.
may have done it before. I don't.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Greyhound to fucking that.
Do you love that? Like, is
the
that
Bosco
is that
trajectory.
It was wild. People keep being
trophy
like,
you hold
"How'd you
high?
do it?" The phone just kept like you just kept trying to like you're like, "All right, if I just keep doing shit here,
Right.
Yeah.
time will pass."
Did you not
the
have, like, an
overnights you could
iPad for
sleep a little
movies,
bit.
or-
We did. I couldn't. People kept checking in. The thread kept going. Like things would happen. The fucking wheelchair guy all of a sudden can walk.
Oh, sure.
Somebody
course,
else. There's
of
somebody
course, of course.
screaming. We're in
I
a
forgot about all these
hailstorm. Like
things.
No.
it was a scene.
All right. Well, are you gonna whoop it up on the private plane? Like, are you gonna drink and do it big,
You're
or are you
not a
gonna like
drinker,
be all
really.
business? Yeah, I actually don't really. I've not seen you drink much.
Nah, here and there.
He drinks it like when he comes in. He puts whiskey in his coffee.
Right. Besides that, though.
Yeah, like,
kitchen.
like hide it.
Right.
No, you know,
can
here
smell
and
it on your
there.
breath,
but
but
it's
other than
early in
that-
the morning that Thursday, so we'll figure it out.
Okay. I mean, mimosas. Hello.
Yeah, it should be nice.
Wow.
All right, last thing.
Well, I'm jealous.
Before we let you get out of here, what do you need from the team on Men of Honor to make this work? What do you need from Phil? What do you need from Lucas? What do you need from Nadu?
Good questions.
I don't really know because I never found him. I mean, people keep being like, "What's the?" Tommy would like laugh and roll, or some people. I think Feidelberg was showing somebody, and they were like, "I don't get where does this come from?" The thing with me is, if you're gonna try to work here,
Okay.
feature yourself. Don't say why we suck. Like, don't come in and be like, "Oh, Pat sucks. I can do that show."
Agreed. I fucking
Show
hate
why
that
you
too.
are.
I'm
So
with
that's
you.
what it
I'm
was.
with you.
He
Yep.
reached out.
That's
It's
good.
documented.
I fucking
he's
hate that.
he's like,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I love to come on the show. This and that, whatever. I'm like, all right. I look into it. There's like 6 or 7 parody accounts of him of old bad shit.
Who's this?
He used to do haircut.
Okay.
And you look into
God,
it.
so long.
He's got a decorated past. And then 2 weeks after, he's begging me to go on his shows. He's with Blackjack, being like, that guy sucks. So all right. So now which one is it? You know what I mean? Like you're just a fish trying to
Sure.
Are you
swim.
gonna have a conversation with him before to like off air to try and clear things out?
I don't know. There's been fewer. There's been a few civil
like that's
ones.
bad
We
for the
did.
show.
We did. I think we did one show civil that
Yeah.
didn't really move. That's the thing. Is like it doesn't really move the needle. So I don't know what. We'll see. If you want to just yell at each other for an hour, I wonder if that loses its touch too.
Is the,
Definitely.
is the
I think-
relationship repairable with these three?
Definitely not.
It's beyond repair with Phil and Lucas and
I'd of the three, maybe Lucas, because I didn't. That's a weird one. It was like I didn't really care about you, and now you're like bombing my country. Like,
Right. But
This
that's
is kind of
his,
weird.
that's his whole thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's kind of
his
weird.
vibe. And
Phil,
then
I
he
was out
sends
from
that
day
nice
one.
text on the side.
Tried to come back a little bit, and then he has just proven time and time again like how he might be worse than him. That's factual.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
he.
Well, I think there's real hate there between you and Phil specifically.
I think
Like,
there's hate with everybody. With
I
Phil.
think
I
there-
really do. I don't know anyone who, or how you function that you.
Plumber's
But that's.
buddies with him.
I get along with Phil, but only because it's a different thing though. I'm a girl.
Well, you
Like,
went out on a couple of dates. That's different.
True. We do have a past. But besides that, yeah, no, we get along well. I would say that you're entering a phase of life where you're performing theater, okay? Like
Yeah.
that's maybe the way to go into it without blowing your brains out. It's like, yeah, you can go 0 to 100, but like you're putting on a show. Do you think that'll make it easier than having to actually bring yourself there physically with that feeling? Because it does suck to yell every day. Like when you come in and you have to yell and whatever.
You also become like a one-trick pony.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like
For
so.
sure.
But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
They're gonna start doing bits and stuff. Like, you know, you already do bits a lot. I think actually, you're like an on the low bit guy.
But like but like harmlessly or like.
No, of course, but yeah, you love a bit. You love a setup and then a payoff like weeks later. Like you love a callback.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
love the callback.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Are you guys good?
You're the callback guy.
Are you two good?
I don't know. Kelly seems a little
yeah, we're
hot.
fine.
Yeah.
I think you
Oh,
guys
no,
have
no.
like. Is there like a little tension between
Rico
you
won't
two?
look me in the eyes, but
You
besides
got a little
that-
hot. I got a
He
little
won't look you in
scared.
the eyes.
No, it's just
Were
natural.
you scared because I bait and
I had a
switched you,
turn, yeah.
saying nice things, and then I was like,
Little
everybody
bit,
here hates
yeah,
you.
yeah. But
Sorry.
that's Kelly.
That was
I
on
mean,
purpose.
yeah,
I do
we've
that on
had-
purpose. No, we're good.
People
You're-
forget the
I'm
first.
a writer.
You guys don't seem good. You don't seem good based
Within,
on this.
it's all
I'm
good
a
on me.
writer. We're on the same
Within
team.
6 minutes of me going like this. Oh, hey Kelly, nice to meet you. I've heard about you.
Yeah.
On a video, it was a freak out.
What?
That was the first 6
What do you
minutes
I don't know what you're talking about.
with
You gotta say names.
AirPods in the dumpster.
God,
NBA
Rico, you have to.
You
say
got-
names.
Wait. Okay. Keep going.
female
Air-
NBA female NBA
Trista?
AirPods in the dumpster.
Okay.
Oh,
when I
fuck.
freaked
Trista?
out, you were like, that was the first
Oh
6
my
minutes of us
God.
meeting.
Okay, barguments.
Yeah,
So we're going
that
all
was
the way
the
back to
first
barguments.
6
There was
that was
a
the first time we met in person.
That was the first time I met in person. I did not.
I
know
had
your
obviously
vibe.
known who you were.
I
through
knew who you were, but I did not know
And the same thing,
what
I knew
about
who
you
you-
was real
yeah,
and
yeah.
what wasn't. Like
Yeah.
I've never.
can
But
get
that was
heated
a
up.
real freak out. That was a real freak.
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
And here we
all-
are.
Yeah, here we are. But Trista Crick, she was like,
Yeah,
saying
Kelly's
saying
face
his
in the
government
back.
name,
Is
like.
Kelly, if you look directly, she's like, "What the?"
But
fuck
you
is
look
going
like you're
on?
having a stroke or some sort of episode, and I had never met him before, and he's
World-class yeller.
threatening to beat everybody up in the room. I'm like, we gotta evacuate. Like, what's happening right now?
That was Pete.
It was
It's like
crazy.
a Friday afternoon at like 2:00.
It was crazy.
nuts.
It was a fun show though. It ended up
Yeah.
being very funny. But no. We're obviously good. I'm sorry if you thought otherwise.
No.
I was being
I'm just
silly.
laughing at that. That was our first interaction.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
freak
true.
out, but-
Well, wonderful. We all look forward to Med of Honor. I think that
You should start this summer, man. You have
well,
contract
you
every
should drop
year.
you should drop like teasers. Like you should drop like making the show. You should do like a little,
Yeah.
like
Maybe you
making
guys
the
go
band
down
but
to
making the show.
DJs. You wouldn't do down to
Yeah.
DJs for a night.
One of us is banned.
True.
What's he banned for?
He's just banned because he's a bad guy.
Oh,
Somebody might have put
You'll
the
have to go
call in,
somewhere else.
Allegedly.
Maybe you meet it. Maybe you meet in Switzerland, which is
I
Osprey.
was trying to find that tweet recently. It was the Trump. When he goes like this.
Yeah.
It was me photoshopped with Trump's face. I don't know why they put me. I didn't put that in. Allegedly.
Sure.
But it was like, this is new information to me. This is the first time I'm hearing.
Yes,
it.
yes.
When he got denied at the door because you can't have.
well, you have pull.
And it's always
Can't have
funnier
that,
when you
yeah.
explain the meme.
Right.
And that's what's
what
so
does
good
it.
about it.
there is some tension. It's like a cold front and a hot front coming in right now.
It's crazy.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
we start a show.
Sometimes
It's
it's
all right.
easy.
That's why you're
Sometimes
good.
it's
It's a
easy to
good
get
show.
in. I understand why it happens all the time. But no, I think maybe a making the show and like you have like a Soprano style meetup somewhere and you try to like work it out. Like I said, Switzerland, aka Osprey, and try to work it out and see. Obviously it won't work, and I think that would be funny. You got to do the teasers all the way up till September, but we
Yeah.
will be waiting with bated breath. And is there anything else you want to get off your chest in this moment? This is your big shining moment.
I think the conversation with the roommate was very funny Friday night. You come in, she's like, Alabama lost. I'm like, yeah. Or I'm like, Alabama lost. She's like, yeah. She's like, how's this going to work for the next
Very true. Very true.
I don't know, hon.
Crazy to call her the roommate.
I don't know.
I got
don't know.
confused there.
Hon, go back to bed.
I'm like, just go back to sleep.
Go close your eyes.
Make
sweetie.
me a plate, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just going to go downstairs in the dark and stare at the wall.
Yeah, there you
3
go.
hours, which
There
I
you
did,
go.
basically.
Yeah.
Just stayed up till the flight the next morning. So
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
listen,
you had a lot of things to think about.
you bring in more money, you make more money.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
on the road.
I think it'll all be fine. I think you'll be great. I think once this big this big thing is over, and by that I mean March, of course, it's gonna be smooth sailing.
Yeah, it should
as
be
always.
good. Should be good.
Okay.
All right, Men of
All right.
Honor season
Thanks for
8
coming
coming
on.
up.
Yeah, maybe the only season. Who knows?
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Rico.
We'll see.
That was Rico Bosco. What a guy.
What a guy.
You hate him.
No, I don't. But
A
I
little
do
bit.
like to. It's very easy to like needle Rico like everybody else.
Right.
And I don't want to be that person. I am his friend. Like I like him a lot. I like his wife. I say that all the time. But I think that there's a good guy buried very, very deep below the surface. Like
Interesting.
super deep. Like maybe no one will ever see the good guy in there. But I think he's in there. And but I think he needs a dose of reality sometimes. It's like I don't like how he slunk around and got out of that show without talking to the guys. I think that's gross. I think that's dumb. And I told him so.
Well,
So,
good. We're here to spread our opinions. So thank you to Rico, and thank you to everyone. Make sure you comment on the YouTube, like us, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.